Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. Have you ever heard that the color magenta does not exist in nature? That's because magenta only exists in captivity. Thanks for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream.
Logan once had a dream of being the Orange Power Ranger. He was stuck on a spaceship, and his special move was running around saying, "Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me."
And we are live! How is everybody doing? Rukov, thank you so much for those 10 bits. For those who don't know, which is everyone here probably except for Rukov, that was a reference to back in the Among Us days. Excuse me. I was always a little orange crew member guy, and when we did proximity chat, I would always run around anytime I saw someone just shout, "Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me," whether I was the imposter or not. It was a cunning strategy. But thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits. Let's take a look at the quick chat before we get into the game. Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Liege Maximo. Who is Bro, and why does Bro have such an epic name? I'm glad you asked about him. He's a character that was introduced in like the mid-90s as like an ancient evil that was like the ancestor of all Decepticons and the first evil Transformer. He was later retconned into being part of the group of the original 13 first Primes, like the 13 original Primes, and they're finally, for the first time this year, giving him his proper toy, a proper action figure. He was like a comic book only character before that. I'm excited. He's one of 3 Transformers toys I'm super excited about this year. And a would you rather live under a sky with no stars at night or live under a sky with no clouds during the day? No stars at night. Because due to living near a city, there's already a lot of light pollution. There's hardly any stars anyway. So it wouldn't be that different for me. Whereas with no clouds, there'd be like no shade, no natural cloud shade when the sun is just beating down on the world. So that's my thought. Thank you for the lurk, Extemporaneous. Krista was here early with a late command and some emotes. Oak, like the moment we went live, shouting, "Hey, Longa!" And then the whole command saying it's my partner's birthday today. Oh, hang on. Before we do anything else, we have to wish Oak's partner a happy birthday. We would say Oak's partner for the name. We don't know. I don't know your partner's actual name, Oak, but anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Oak's partner. Happy birthday to you. I hope you all better have joined in that. I should have mentioned that like I usually do, but happy birthday, Oak, not to you, to your partner. Atlantic says, hey, streak up to 45 in a few minutes. That's impressive. Taco says, hi guys, how you doing, Taco? Queen Katie says, howdy, how you doing, Queen Katie? Taco says, I'll pay for another sub soon. I appreciate it. I mean, there's never required, but always super appreciated.
Logan said no shade. Is that why he uses light mode? It's a good thing he can't ruin Steam with that. Someday I'll figure out a way to like create a mod for Steam to add light mode on there. I'm sure there's gotta be a way, right? But thank you for the 10 bits again, Rukov. Let me read 1 or 2 more quick comments so we'll get in the game. Let's see. Oak says, I might not be able to stay too long today because I'm yet again sleepy. Well, I appreciate that you stayed the whole time last stream. We'd love to have you stick around as long as you can. But thank you, Oak, for being here as much as you are able to be here. Falling says, school got canceled for me tomorrow, guys. I could put off studying another day. Why is it canceled? Is it because of snow? Or just people are like, teachers, I don't want to go into school today. I don't want to teach. I don't want to do things. What was the studying you were going to do? But welcome, Falling. How are you? Let's get into the game. So, where we left off last time, I think we just had like a big old fight, if I remember correctly. We re-brainwashed Ava to be like nice to us and to be gentle, so she's no longer decadent and no longer violent. And yeah, then we had like a big fight, and I
I believe, was it last time that we defeated like 2 of the remaining commanders? It was the one that would brainwash us with sound, and so we went back into the dating sim world, and then the one that would rewind time, and so they're gone. So all that's left, as far as we can remember, are Veshness and the one that like poops out clones. Like the one that like impersonated Moko. I think that was the right one, yeah? And also we saw Ato again. And Ato is now really into Vor and wants to be eaten by Veshness. And so that's everything that's going on. So we need to head down to the cafeteria. And wait, did we? Crap, I feel like we already talked to, did we not save once we got to the cafeteria? I feel like we already talked to, oh yeah, and then she like started hitting on us. Yeah, she's like, are you seeing anyone? And she's like, wanting to go on dates with, we've already friend zoned her. And then he's already sister zoned her, which is not as nice as you would think. So yeah, we'll head to the cafeteria and then we'll advance the story. And I believe the whole thing now is we also introduced Tsubasa and Takemaru to the Undying Flames boy. And we want to like introduce him to everybody else and to make friends with us. So yeah, that's where we are at. Everybody caught up? Everybody know what we're doing? Good. Takumi, it looks like Siray's not around. Oh, that's perfect. Well, we couldn't have our conversation with Nigo around, so we chased his butt out of here. Oh, poor Nigo. We asked Ava to go pick weeds in the courtyard, and he followed her like a creepy little mutt. I feel bad for Ava, but we had to do what we had to do. We can't let Nigo hear us either. Hey, what are you 3 talking about? Did something happen? Well, there's something we want to talk to everyone about. With that little preamble, I told everyone all of yesterday's events. I see. So you want Siray to allow us to make him one of us? That's wonderful. Let's do it. We can all go ask him together. No, Siray's head is as hard as the steel he's made of. Doesn't look like he's made of hard steel. Looks like he's made of marshmallow fluff. He won't change his mind just because we asked. Oh. Maybe if we figure out his weakness, we can negotiate. Does he even have a weakness? He's not some helpless writhing grub like me. I feel like his weakness, as we learned from Ato, is violence. Violence worked very well against Ato. Let me read a couple more comments to the chat, though. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot in the chat. I might be staying caught up with you guys today. Let's see. Taco says, I am not staying today, though. Oh, we're losing everybody. We're going to lose Oak. We're going to lose Taco. Taco. Because the one ends with an O, one starts with an O. I'm sorry, but thank you for being here as much as you're able to, Taco. Falling says, it's actually snowing so much. Oh, so it is going to be a snow day. We finally had like our first kind of snowstorm about a week or so ago, a little over a week ago. I think it was a little over a week. Maybe it was less. I don't know. But it's been 2 very mild winters in a row ever since Weedle moved out here to Utah. So, yeah. Taco says, I hope you guys have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Taco. Thank you for being here. And Falling, make sure that even if you stay home from school tomorrow, that you're safe. Like, because, snow is dangerous driving around. So enjoy the snow day, but have a safe snow day. So, yeah. All right, let's keep playing a little bit here. Hey, should we really be letting some weirdo join the team in the first place? Don't say that. We owe him our lives. I'd like to fight with him on our side. I don't want to leave him on his own. Hey, if you guys just shut me down like that, it makes me sound like a wiener. You all know what those sound like. You know very well the sounds that wieners make. You are kind of a wee-wee. So how are we going to convince Hiray? Any ideas, team leader? I think we're just gonna have to face this head on. It's what's best for him, too. We'll persuade him. How are we gonna do that? Oh, wait, crap. Are we finally returning to the persuade gimmick? Or mechanic? Because we did that in the first run, like in the first half of it, convincing all of the holdouts to join the fight. Are we finally returning to that? Queen Katie, are you here? I'm sorry, if so, we're gonna see spirally backgrounds. We'll try and be good at it. I'm not gonna be good at it, but I'm gonna try and be good at it. How are we gonna do that? Well, there's something we tried a few times last time around. We'll use the gift-o-matic in the rec room. Gifts can convince anybody of anything. We'll make something that Sir Ray will like as a gift for him. then win him over while he's still in a good mood. What an annoying little mini-game. I want no part of it. Yeah, okay, Ima, I agree with you for once.
We can just make Takumi do it. He's team leader.
I was already planning on it, but the least you could do is not say it like that. Takumi, if there's anything I can do with you, to help you with. Why I say do with you? I won't do anything with you. Unless Nozomi like signs off on it. If there's anything I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. That's right. It's for one of our teammates, so we should all work together. Huh? Then I'll get right to it. Thanks for the help, guys. After coming together to devise a plan, we went our separate ways and returned to our rooms. Oh yeah, that was a fairly quick cafeteria. We got done with that in like less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat. Falling says, my interview's tomorrow. Wait, interview for what? Have you mentioned this interview before? I'm trying to remember. But I hope you're able to reschedule it then, unless you're doing that outside of school stuff. And a raccoon emote, I see. Rukov says to Falling, good luck. Yeah, break a leg, Falling. Quicken said, wait, Decepticons had origins? Different ones, depending on the continuities, yes. Falling said, thank you. Heh? Blaziken said, evening, Logan. BRB, trying the P Persona 5 gacha game. It certainly got gameplay. I assume you mean like Persona X? I mean, I remember when that came out, there were some people that were like demanding that I play it. Now I don't hear anybody talk about it anymore. Atlantic says, peak! Oak says, but Logan, if there's no stars, you'd be out of a job. Or maybe I'd have more of a job, because I'll be the only way you can see the stars. I guess the question is whether I would be the only one living without those, or if it's like in a world without those things. But that is a fair point, Oak. Oh, Sveta's here on YouTube saying, good evening. Wow, I'm first. I know, no Dermo, no Frulzy, and Taco popped over to Twitch. So yeah, Sveta, that means you are the queen of our YouTube chat right now. So you're in charge there until someone else like climbs the hill that you're standing on, like pushes you down. Then that person is in charge. Them's the rules of monarchies, I think. I don't understand monarchies. But thank you, Sveta, for being here. I don't think it's gonna be that easy to persuade Sirei, but we have to try something for him, whose name we don't even have yet, after all he's done for us. I can't draw this out forever. I have to wrap this up in about 3 days. I better start by getting information out of Sirei. I hope there's something that brings him joy. Saving humanity brings him joy. Does he even feel joy? He's a machine. Well, whatever, I'll just figure it out. Here goes. All right, let's save and then let's go and investigate some things. All right, let's just, so Nozomi has something. Oh, what's he doing there? He's in the defense room. So I guess we just want to go slowly one by one, talk to everybody who's out. They've got purple stuff. Let's start with Nozomi. Nozomi, do you know if there's something Sirei might be happy to get?
Something Sirei might be happy to get? What about a globe?
That's something you would like, Nozomi. Are you a child? Do you have no theory of mind for other people? Because I don't know about you, when I was a kid, I would always think, when you think like a gift for somebody else, I think, what's something I would like? And then that other person must like it too. Huh? A globe? Well, you mean like a model of the Earth that spins around? Why? Actually, I'm amazed that Takumi knows what that is. Didn't we only just barely during this game learn what the planet Earth is as these characters?
Sirei is fighting the invaders to stop world death and take back the old Earth, right? Being able to fight for the Earth on the front lines like this must be proof of how much he loves the planet. Huh. Sirei loves the Earth, huh? I suppose it's possible. We should set Sirei up with Mother Earth, or as Sirei will call it, Mommy Earth. Why don't you give this globe to Sirei?
Why do you have a globe?
The globe to Sirei. I was keeping it in my blouse. I used the gift-o-matic to make it, thinking I'd use it to decorate my room.
Are you sure? It seems like it would look nice in your room.
You got me that wonderful telescope. Let me give you something back. Good luck persuading him.
Anything else to say?
Good luck persuading Sirei. I know you can do it.
And let's go talk to the Undying Flames kid. He's just hanging out in the defense room. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat though. Let's see. Atlantic says, happy birthday, dear Oak's partner. Queekitty says, maybe we could give Oak's partner a similar wood name Pine. Oak says, he's been in chat before, he was Wizmo. Oh, that's right, Wizmo! I forgot about that, thank you. We should have said, happy birthday, dear Wizmo. Oak says, fun fact, Wizmo is short for Wizard Mouse. It's like Japanese abbreviations. I dig it. Can we still take Queen Katie's idea and headcanon that your partner is made of pine? And then Oak says, wait, what? Ato is what now? Ato is into Vor now. Ato just, like, he really wants to have Veshness eat him. And he's been to both give it and take it. So, like, at the end of last stream, I guess you missed it. We defeated 2 commanders. Ato shows up and like, nom, 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 nom. We're like, Ato, we were gonna eat that. Ato's like, screw you guys. I'm gonna go back to Veshness and have her nom, nom, nom me. And that'll be in your face, and then pew, takes off. That is literally what happened. Okay. Oh, we got hearts over on YouTube. I don't know who's doing the hearts, but thank you, whoever's doing the little hearts on YouTube. I love the live explosions of emotes, of emojis and things. Oh, over there, Oak says, takes over YouTube for fun. No, has Sveta been dethroned? Sveta says, hello. Oak says, pushes back. Sveta says, ow. Oak says, I must maintain authority. Sveta, I believe in you. You can regain your crown. But thank you for all the hearts over there. I love all of you guys so much. This is great. Hey, can you hear me? I wanted to ask you something. Can you come out for a second? I yelled from outside the defense room door. I wasn't expecting you to come out so readily this time. I appreciate you saving me the trouble. I didn't want you jumping into the fire again. So what did you want to talk to me about? Try to keep it short because I don't want to get caught by Saray. Well, that's precisely who I wanted to talk to you about. I explained what had happened and asked him for information on Saray. Something Saray would like? Honestly, I have no idea. While Saray and I go way back, I'm a baby. I don't understand things. I don't know all that much about him. Did he give birth to me? Does he have a womb? But it's not like you don't know anything about him. Try to think back. When did Saray seem happy or have fun? If you know what his hobbies are, that would be best. His hobbies? Oh, maybe talking. Talking? Saray loves to talk. He would always come see me after work and unload all his complaints. Like how overbearing the will of humanity was being, or how much pressure his subordinates put on him. Sounds like an office worker with regular work issues. Although thanks to him talking to me every night, I managed to learn a lot. You could say that my sense of self was nurtured by his complaining. For telling us to treat him like a weapon, Suray's been getting pretty chummy instead. Was he that desperate for someone to talk to? Or was it something else? Anything else to say before I go? I managed to learn a lot thanks to Suray's long talks every night. You could say that my sense of self was nurtured by his complaining. Okay, so we have a globe, and we know that the dude loves to yap. Let's head back over here. Gaku. Gaku's just hoping that someone's gonna wander in here in a bikini. Man, woman, creature, it doesn't matter. He just wants flesh barely covered by fabric.
Hey, Takumi, that Undying Flames guy that you want to make one of us, he's like a ghost, right?
I'm not sure if ghost is the right term, but I guess he does look like one.
Then can he pass through walls and stuff? Can he help me pass through walls? Can I pass through the wall in the girls' locker room and then also be invisible? And also, like, record things I see on my phone?
I think so. I mean, he's coming to my room a few times already.
Can he make himself disappear and stuff too?
Yeah. He's generally invisible and only appears in human form when he's talking with us.
For real? So if he wanted to, he could pass through the wall of the locker room and be invisible. He could go spy inside a girl's room whenever!
Okay, so it is that. I was hoping Gaku wouldn't be as creepy as I was portraying him, but he is. I mean, he's not the kind of guy who would do that. He's a baby. He doesn't have those feelings of attraction.
Darn it, I'm so jealous. I wish I was a baby who did not have those feelings of attraction. Why can't my hemo anima make me invisible? It's so unfair. Who can I sue? Hey, Takumi, can you trade hemo anima? If you'll give me the powers to go through walls and turn invisible, then I'll fully accept the Ghost Boy as part of the team.
Talking with him is gonna make me stupid too. Time to move on. Oh, so you don't have any ideas for a gift?
Darn it, I'm so jealous. Why can't my hemo anima make me invisible? It's so unfair. Who can I sue?
Okay, so not everybody is useful. Shoma and Ava. Let's go say hi to the two of them. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat though. Oak with the missing Vero command. I miss Vero too. I assume Vero's reading comics with friends. Cause like we were just chatting on Discord earlier, but I miss Vero as well. And then Quick Katie with the Miss Vero command. Oak says, Takok. Quick says, I'm still recovering from the Nausea anime. They did a week break so I don't get a new episode yesterday to scream about to Crystal with. I don't know if you saw Queen Katie. I'm still trying to figure out what game we're gonna play next now that Dispatch is done. I mentioned 4 options over on Discord. I know one of them you don't like. One of them is Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. But apparently, like, now is like a really happening time for it. Like, all my old Poppy Playtime's TikTok videos are suddenly getting a lot of play. I think it's because Chapter 5 just came out. So, but another one is Nausea. That's another option. Oh, Outer Wilds, Resident Evil Requiem. Just saying, there's options out there. Let's talk to Shoma. Wait. Oh, there we go. Takumi, can you say that Ava is alive right now? Oh, she's alive, but she's not living. Where's this coming from? Ava's right over there. Yes, while she may physically be alive, she's mentally as good as dead. Actually, maybe worse than dead. She's been brainwashed and stripped of her autonomy, treated like a puppet, and is being forced to kill her former compatriots. Should that really be allowed? I mean, it shouldn't be, but it's what we're doing. We're not good people, Shoma. I mean, the only ethical answer is no. I know we're doing horrible things to Ava, but if we don't do this, Ava could betray us. We don't have a choice. We could have trusted her. We could have let Shoma fall in love with her. And then someday Shoma would, like, touch her butt. I can't bear to see Ava like this. It's too painful. Hopefully we'll get to, like, maybe join forces with him and unbrainwash her. Could you even say that Ava's alive right now? Stripped of her autonomy, treated like a puppet and forced to kill her former compatriots? Should that really be allowed? So I just want to see if there's something different if we click a second time. Ava, are you alive? Something Siree might like? I have an idea. Huh? Really? Yes, the death of all invaders. If we kill the heck out of the invaders, Siree will surely rejoice. I mean, not like that. Every last invader should be killed. I'll do my best to kill them. Please use me when it's time to kill invaders. I am your property after all. I think I picked the wrong person to ask. All right, we still got Hiruko, and then downstairs we got Tsubasa and Takemaru. Hiruko! Yay, Hiruko. Hiruko, do you know if there's something Siree might be happy to get? I mean, he's an adult, isn't he? Then what about liquor? It's illegal for us to buy that, Hiruko. Our characters are underage. I'm sure there are nights when he wants to have some drinks and forget about all the pressure he's under as our commander. I feel like based on the description we got of him earlier from Undying Flames Boy, that he's like a salary man coming home complaining about his job. If we start him drinking, he's gonna develop he's gonna become an alcoholic. Yeah, but he's a robot. Can he even drink? Oh. He should be able to. I saw him dancing with an energy drink in one hand and a baguette in the other. What is he made out of? Liquor, huh? Why not the baguette? Let's give him a long loaf of French bread. Do you think I'll find some in the cafeteria? I have some wine right here. Yeah, Hiruko, no!
Oh.
I was saving it for after I finish trading, but I guess you can have it. You sure you should be drinking that? I didn't say I was going to drink it. I bathe in it. Maybe I was just going to look at it. It's like when Phoenix Wright has grape juice, and we're like, it's just grape juice. It's just non-alcoholic. Sirei is an adult, and all adults have nights when they want to drink and forget about their troubles. I don't drink. I still want to forget about my troubles, but not through booze, Hiruko. I'm sure he'd be happy if you gave him that wine. All right, 2 more people to talk to, then we'll have a persuasion minigame, I suppose. Tsubasa! I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat, though. Let's see. Oak says, Logan, has anyone ever told you that you look like Germa? You've seen all the people saying that. They say I look like Kirtland brand Germa. Speaking of appearances, though, my sideburns are finally growing back in. You can kind of see them now, Oak. Do I look more like myself again? Oak says, I think this might be the first time anyone has ever said that. I'm the first person to make this connection. Queekity said, yep, day 50 is another persuasion. Okay, and then you said day 52, was it? Is that when the next decision is? Queekity said, so Mini Logan will return tonight. Sorry, I'll try to be quick with it. Oak said, I think Logan has always been mini. What counts as mini? I mean, you're taller than me, Oak, but I'm 6 foot even, 6 feet. 6'0". I almost said 6'0". That's weird. So, I mean, I don't know if that counts as mini. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Sveta says, remind me why we saved you over Kurara. That's what I'm thinking. I miss Kurara so much. I mean, she's not the type of character that I usually gush over, but the tomato head. And the weird thing with changing personalities when she takes her mask off and just everything, she was fun. Sveta said, oh, and plus she was also her banter with Kyoshika was always great. Sveta says, Shoma saying the right thing. Shoma is he's absolutely right about Ava. I just worry that he's gonna do something bad, try to bust her out or try to unbrainwash her himself. Tsubasa. Hey, Takumi, I've just thought of something. If Sirei really did have the power to erase or change a person's memory, why didn't he alter the memory of the Undying Flame Boy? His memories? I mean, wouldn't that be the easiest solution for Sirei? Maybe he can't, risk changing his personality because he's so, docile and subservient now. If he brainwashed him like he brainwashed Ava, he could make him do what he wanted. Or maybe he already did that. She had a point there. Unlike us, his actual body was just laying there, hopelessly vulnerable. If having the boy made of undying flames develop a sense of self was problematic, he could have just brainwashed him. Is there a reason he can't or didn't want to? Anything else to say? Why doesn't Sirei alter the Undying Flame Boy's memories? That's clearly the easiest solution. Okay, one last person to talk to. Talk to Takemaru Maru. Takemaru, I got booze and a globe and information. What do you got for me, bro?
Something Sirei might want? You should get him a gun. Every man wants a gun. He's letting you know, especially if you give him that booze. Give him booze and a gun. You know, whatever happens, is gonna be an improvement over the current situation. A gun? I mean, he's a military man, right? He should like firearms then. Guys already like guns to begin with. That brings back memories of when I took my rubber band gun and started up crap with kids from the next town over.
I doubt the Gift-O-Matic is capable of making a gun.
Pretty sure I saw a few guns in the metal shop room.
I think they used to belong to Kurara. Oh, just saying that we miss her. While I was apprehensive about handing Sirei something of Kurara's, I was desperate. I'll stop by the metal shop later and pick him up. Anything else to say?
Pretty sure you can find a few guns in the metal shop room. I think they used to belong to Kurara.
Okay, so I guess I gotta go to the metal shop room. Any other rooms I gotta go to? This will probably advance the story. So let's head there. I'm gonna get a gun. Ha! All right, where would the guns be? I rummaged around the metal shop. Found one! Wow, we are not safe here. This should be in a gun safe or something. Locked up, separate from its ammo. Okay, let me try gifting this to Sirei. So we're gonna give him booze, a gun, and the entire world. Or can we put the three of them in the Gift-O-Matic together and make something out of them? I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see. Oak says, I think Logan has always been mini. Oh, I read that. It says, he's already just a tiny square in the corner of my tiny phone screen. That is true. Just this tiny little box. Trying to push on. I can't. I'm just so little. I'm just a silly little guy. Oak says he's less than an inch tall. That's almost as small as Crystal. Almost, but not quite. Oak says, Quickita says, I miss Crystal. I'm gonna do more art in the meantime, I guess. Yeah, we are modless. We are purging right now. You guys can like, I shouldn't remind you. I forgot Oak is always the one who stabs me in the purge. I'd prefer not to be stabbed. I'm just saying. Quickita says, I don't know, Nozomi. I think that's just showing how much whatever created Suray's program, the keep the earth safe thoughts into him. Well, and it's also like, even if you have a job that you like, do you really want to go home? Do you want to take work home with you? Still, I feel like that's, given our 3 items, that's probably the least dangerous of our gifts for him. So I don't know. Kyvie says, I thought you were going to say a Glock when you said a globe. I am not cool enough to know the difference between guns just based on appearance. But how are you doing? Good to see you here. Welcome. Okay. I've gathered a bunch of presents. It's time to give them to Suray. Let's say before we do this. I mean, I guess we can't really lose those persuasions. Oh, wait, no. Quickita said persuasion is the next day. So do we do something else first or? No, okay, let's just go straight to Suray and give him stuff.
What can I do for you, Sumino?
Do we do them all in order, or do we only get to choose one? I think we should give him the Zawardo, because the other ones, there's just too many ways it can go wrong to give him booze or a gun. Hand him the globe.
What? You're giving this to me?
Yeah, it's for fighting for Earth day in and day out. You love Earth, don't you? Now you can love this. You can love this ball. Carnally.
I mean, what I love is mankind. I'm not particularly that interested in the Earth itself.
Really? Crap, I misread him. I feel bad since Nozomi gave up her globe for this.
Still, Earth really is a beautiful planet when you look at it like this.
Suray stared at the globe as he made the comment.
Oh. To think they would destroy such a beautiful planet in just a few hundred years and bring about world death. Mankind is so foolish, truly bafflingly so.
Hey, you're starting to sound like Ato. I thought you loved humanity.
I'm an abusive lover. Of course I love humanity, but I don't support 100% of it. I mean, have you seen what some of them eat? Creamed peas. Ugh. I see your flaws because I love you. You really are such pathetic and helpless creatures.
Then why are you fighting for us?
Obviously, because despite all that, humanity is great. Even though mankind continues to make stupid and foolish mistakes, they never stop moving forward. Oh, we got some Monokuma music playing in the background. They continue onward despite every mistake and wrong decision, advancing toward their ideal future, one small step at a time. That was me smelling the rose, in case you couldn't tell. Persistence barely describes their insatiable drive towards progress. That brilliant spark for life is so dazzling to my eyes. That's why I don't want the invaders to interrupt humanity's progress towards greatness. If doing so allows mankind to progress forever into the future, I will willingly give myself to Last Defense Academy.
What was there that pause there? Is like the name of the artificial satellite like Last Defense Settlement, Last Defense Colony or something? Yeah. The love Suray expressed in his eyes sparkled like an innocent child. He may seem a bit shady, but his love for humanity is undoubtedly real.
Which is why I want you to work hard defending us as a representative of the great mankind. You all fighting on the front lines are humanity taking their next step forward.
Hearing Suray's unbridled thoughts was a huge get. but I failed to persuade him because we didn't do the minigame, Takumi. I'll try handing him a different present next time. Oh crap, we gotta do 3 days of all 3 things. I guess we'll next give him booze and then a gun. Or gun and then a booze. I don't know what order to go in.
It's time to hit the hay. You never know
when good night. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait, but it wouldn't take 3 days because Queen Katie said we're just persuading the next day. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I failed to persuade him. I'll try handing Saray a different present tomorrow. What would he even like? Is there something a machine like him wants? I stayed up late trying to think of things Saray may want, but came up with nothing. We're day 50, we're halfway through our second route. Finally. Dong, bing, bong. Ding, dong, bing, bong.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine.
Let's see if he has anything new to say for day 50.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks. You're halfway there. Like a lizard on a chair.
Lizard on a chair. I feel like we talked about this last time.
You're stepped in blood so far. Returning
stepped
would be
in
as
blood.
tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now.
We've passed the Rubicon.
I've also prepared a special gift for each and every
Cross
one
the
of
Rubicon,
you brave
yeah.
soldiers. I'll give them to you in person. So come find me in the cafeteria.
Oh, that's right. In the first route, he said that we never got the gifts because he was already dead. We get to find out what his gift is. Huh. I hope it's not just a globe. If he re-gifts that, I'm going to be so sad. A present? Come to think of it, I felt like there was a similar announcement last time. We never got a special gift because Saray was already destroyed, though. What could this special gift be? I don't know. I'm going to save my game, though. I hope it's something nice. Chat, what should we hope for? I want a Transformer, but maybe a toy for my cat would be nice, too. Let me read a couple more comments to chat. Oh, Ato says, Oak says Ato is a Switch, I guess. He is. You can play all sorts of first-party Nintendo games on Ato. Oak says, oh, it's because he both vores and gets vored. Oak said, I've gotten to episode 72 of Naruto. I love the animation for some of these episodes. It's a good anime, but keep in mind, Oak, it's a long one. But yeah, I guess you're used to that with One Piece. And there is a lot of filler. And most of the filler, like 95% of the filler, is not worth it. I would highly recommend getting a filler guide and skipping over the filler episodes, but that's just me. Oak says, I love the animation for some of these episodes. 1930 and 71 and all the Rock Lee Gara episodes have some outstanding animation. I love Rock Lee. He's one of my favorites in that show. Oak says, oh, the Miss Vera command says, for Gaku, bro is Sanji. I think Nogia would be cool just because smaller games usually are easier to break through for small streamers. See, I disagree. I think there's a balance. You can't go too small because right now, like with Nosia, like nobody plays it, nobody watches it on Twitch. And so it's like, as much as I want to do it, game choice is so important when you're still a small streamer like me. If you're like a huge one, you can play whatever you want. People tune in regardless. But you got to find the balance where there's like a lot of demand. People want to watch it. Tons of people want to watch it, but like not a lot of people are streaming it is like ideal, I think. Quiggity says, if you go for Poppy, then hey, that's some sleep nights for me, Law. I know, I just always feel bad because I never want like any of our community members to feel like, oh, I don't want to tune in. It's like when we were playing Walking Dead and Castle didn't want to be here for that because it's like zombie stuff, and now because we haven't like seen Castle very much, and I hope we haven't accidentally broken her of the habit of hanging out with us. I miss her. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Sveta says, Subasa, I don't think Saray can put a fire baby on that chair. I mean, it's probably tough to put a fire baby anywhere. Just saying. Sveta says, Takimaru is saying Saray should get a gun. Reminded me of that scene in DR Chapter 2 when Monokuma showed up with a machete. It reminded me of that scene in Persona 5 Royal when Ryuji's like, hey, I got this, thought it could help. It's a gun. It was a BB gun, but it looked real. And then Sveta says, I haven't watched Naruto, but I heard one of my DR favorite characters, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, is kind of similar to Rock Lee. I mean, in a way, I can kind of see it. Yeah, I can kind of see it a little bit, like personality-wise. Yeah, that kind of works. But yeah, Rock Lee is great because the whole thing is that in the Naruto universe, they're all ninjas, and there are like 3 types of ninjutsu they have. There's taijutsu, which is like combat, genjutsu, which is illusions, and wait, no, taijutsu, genjutsu, and what's the third one? Anyway, there's 3 of them. 2 of them are basically supernatural, different types of supernatural stuff. But Rock Lee, his whole thing is he can't do any of the fancy supernatural stuff. All he can do is just combat. And it's great. It's fun. It's like Izuku Midoriya in My Hero Academia, but until he ate hair. The whole idea of like wanting to be a hero but not having any powers, very inspirational. What could this special gift be? I doubt it's anything good, but I can't help myself from getting a little excited. Maybe it'll be like letters from our family at home. I headed over to the cafeteria to go get my present for Saray. I hope that's what it is, actually, that we get, like, letters from home. That'd be, like, nice. A happy half anniversary! Waiting for us in the cafeteria was not Saray, but Nigo. Congratulations on making it halfway through! All of you who survived these fierce 50 days will receive a wonderful present to commemorate this feat. Come and get 'em! Nigo said this as he offered us ... This is making it sound like it's gonna be the same thing for everybody. Maybe it's just gonna be like, it's not gonna be food because we can have whatever we want from the Ration-O-Matic. Maybe it's just like really comfy socks. You can even see the safety pin behind it. What are these? Badges? I remember I got one of these types of things at my work one time, where it's like for working here for X amount of time, you get this special pin, and it's like, that's neat. I'm never gonna wear this anywhere. They're medals that the Honorable Saray and I spent all night making. Oh, they made them last night. He pre-recorded that message because in the first playthrough, he died on like day 3, 4, 5, something like that. Or no, it's day 2. I think it was the evening of day 2, or maybe it's day 3. Anyway, he died right off the bat, but all the messages were pre-recorded, including the ones and so he waited till the night before to actually make the present. Aren't they cool? Wear these medals with pride as you fight over the remaining 50 days. Thanks. Honestly, I didn't want one at all, but there was no harm in accepting it, unless it's bugged. If he's gonna use it to spy on us. By the way, Nigo, you have a medal for him as well, don't you? Oh, him? The boy with the undying flames? He's one of us, isn't he? Oh, actually, there isn't one for him. Safety pins may have safety in the name, but they're not safe around babies. Unless they're on diapers, and just on the sides. I planned to make him one, but Saray said a weapon has no need for medals. What the heck? Why does Saray keep trying to treat him like an object? Who does he think saved our butts in the last defensive battle? The Honorable Saray is being a little stubborn. He's trying to forget his affection toward him to ensure our victory in this war. Okay, so that's sweet. So he does have affection. He's just trying to forget it. Affection? Is Saray even capable of affection? Of course. How many years do you think he's been looking after the boy? Why is he still a baby then? I'm sure he views him like a son. Saray views him like a son, but ...
So far as this mission goes, that guy's not a team member. He's just a weapon.
Yeah.
I don't want you getting too attached to him. It might actually hinder the mission.
Okay, I wonder if maybe we're gonna humanize Saray a bit and say the reason he doesn't want us getting attached is because he knows that already that he has become attached. And how painful it is for him to know that one day the Undying Flames boy will die to set off those missiles. And he doesn't want to put all of us through that. Maybe he's actually nice. I think you've got the wrong idea. There's no way Saray loves ... Don't believe me? Then I'll show you proof. He made macaroni art of the baby. All of a sudden, Nigo projected an image from his eyes. Is it gonna be Saray doing like baby talk with the Undying Flames boy? Ah, Claire de Lune. Several pictures were shown on the cafeteria wall. These are pictures of the baby in the defense room. Why are there so many? These are from his childhood records Saray has stored inside his memory bank. Aw. Oh, this is actually sweet. I want to read some comments in the chat, though, because I miss you guys already. Oak says, I know you did Noja having small viewership as a con, but small streamers usually get drowned out in the bigger games. I mean, it depends on how big, because that would be the threat with like Resident Evil 9. It's like, I want to play it, but there's going to be so many people playing it. That's why balance, I feel like something like Outer Wilds or Poppy Playtime might be kind of good, you know? Oak says, but small games have everyone flocking to anyone who streams them ever. Nausea or Outer Wilds would be cool. Queen says, I'm sure if it was back when the first came out on Steam, it was probably more popular to stream compared to now when it's been several years. Wait, Nausea's been out for several years? Oak said, I don't know anything about Re, though. Queen says, yeah, I'm up for Nausea. Of course I am. I give to you or Outer Wilds. Well, I do want to eventually get to all of them. It's just a matter of which is next in which order. Maybe we'll do like Poppy Playtime, Outer Worlds, Nausea, or I just with Nausea, I just feel like maybe we should make sure that the other game we're playing, if it's a long one, is like something that's more happening. So maybe like do that once we're playing Great Ace Attorney? I don't know. Oak says, all I know about Resident Evil is there's some hot lady who everyone is I'll just say down bad for. I assume you mean in Resident Evil 8, it was the big tall vampire lady. I did not see the appeal of her. I am not a quote, step on me mommy, unquote, kind of a guy. But I know a lot of people were into her. Over on YouTube, Sveta says, oh no, I already read that. Oh, I'm still caught up on YouTube. I thought I was behind there. All right, let's play a bit more. These are from his childhood records Suray has stored inside his memory bank. Suray and I both share a portion of memory banks, so I'm able to peek inside his folders. Does Suray take nude selfies that you're able to see?
Huh?
So this is inside Suray's mind? Yeah, these are his most precious memories. He tries to bury them deep inside. Can you still tell me he doesn't love the boy after looking at these pictures? This is like when Colonel Hughes in Full Metal Alchemist would show off pictures of his family. I felt the warmth Suray has for the boy from each and every photo. A desire for the boy to grow up strong and healthy. What the heck, Suray? You keep calling him a weapon, but you actually cherish him like he's your own child. Suray is desperately trying to make himself forget his feelings for the boy. In order to make him remember, I will give him booze and a gun. Nico, can I make a request? A request? Yeah. Could you print out the pictures you just showed me? Oh, maybe this will be the next gift. Oh, we should make like a baby book, like a photo album. Or like a scrapbook or something. That would be much better than booze or a gun. I headed to the metal shop with Nigo, where I received the pictures of the baby. Metal pictures. They were old-timey daguerreotypes. Nigo's very old-fashioned. Then I took them and started filling an album we made from the Gift-O-Matic. I like this. Photo diary. I did it! I finished the baby album! Suray will surely remember when he sees this. Remember the love he has for him. Okay, it's time to give Suray this album. Okay, this is so much better because the other gifts everybody was saying were just like so random. It's like a globe, I don't know, booze, a gun. Let's save again. Let's go give this to Suray. This is much more like emotionally satisfying of a gift. Anybody else around? All right, let's go to Suray. And I'm actually gonna read a couple more comments in the chat, even though I was just barely in it. Let's see. Queen Katie says, Nausea would be a silly good time of watching you goof up while trying to survive. I am looking forward to that game. Same with like Murders on the Yangtze River, which you gifted me. I know you said that's like not as short as I thought it is, so we probably don't want to do that right now either, because I'm looking for like shorter games to play while we got a long one going. I don't want to get in the problem we had before where we had 2 really long games going for a really long time. Queen said, meanwhile, I have somehow never seen any Outer Wilds gameplay in my life despite hearing so much about it online. I've just heard, like the only things I've heard is that it's good and that I should not know anything going into it. That is like all I've heard. Oak says, very portable chat today. Quickett says, as it should. And then Oak says, maybe she was going to use it in cooking and burn off the alcohol. I guess that's possible. Oak said she could have been waiting to make braised short ribs. Oak said, Logan is finally clothed. What? Why? I'm always clothed. What do you mean? I'm never naked. I'm never nude. I wear a swim blazer in the shower. Why? What are you saying? When was I not clothed? Oak.
Is there something else I can help you with, Sumino?
I can still give him the wrong thing. No, let's just give him the baby album. No need to drag this out any longer than it already is. Give him the baby album.
Hey!
What is this? Someone's photo album?
Yeah, try opening it. Saray curiously opened the album. Once he looked at what was inside, his face completely changed. See, he didn't know on the outside because the outside apparently just switched out baby album or whatever before for just question marks. I hope he cries. I hope it's really sweet and emotional. Oh, okay! Persuasion time! Oh, he's sweating. Begin persuasion!
What in the world is this?
I have a request. I have a favorite ask that someone want to ask you. Oh, crap! Wrong button! Oh, apparently that was the right one? I forgot I don't move up and down. I use the
I
D-pad.
just have a little request.
A request? Okay, what? What is it that you want me to do?
It's easy. You just need to allow one thing.
What is it that you want me to allow?
I want you to allow the boy made of undying flames
To become a buddy, to become one of us, to become an ally. Oh crap!
Bad.
I want to say buddy, but that's obviously not, so it's an ally or one of us. I'm gonna say one of us.
Hey!
Why'd you clam up?
Anyway, you banned him from meeting or talking to us, right? I want you to lift that ban.
No.
No.
Sorry. I'm going to have to decline.
So ask for reason. So we okay, that was correct before. So nothing we could have done would have gotten that. We're advancing. Ask for a reason.
Why?
Because.
That's not an explanation.
Look, a no is a no. Or do you not believe in consent, Sumino? I can't have him wasting his energy. If that happened, it would really hinder our master plan.
Oh, down to 0.
So maybe you should rethink this whole thing.
You might be right. Retry persuasion from the beginning? Is this gonna be that complicated?
What in the world is
All the way from the beginning. I have a favor to ask. Okay, so that worked. Perfect. Well, I have a favor to ask you.
A favor? Okay, what? What does you want me to do?
It's easy. You just need to allow one thing.
What is it you want me to allow?
I want you to allow the boy
To become one of us. Okay.
To become one of us.
One of you?
Oh, I mean, technically we don't need your permission for that. He's already one of us. That's the way I see him already. But I want you to acknowledge it too. Officially and definitively acknowledge that he's one of us. You banned him from meeting. Oh crap, we're going back to the other stuff. Meeting and talking to us, right? I want you to lift that ban.
No.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
Threaten him. No!
Okay, fine. In that case, I've got another idea.
I'm gonna beat you up and you're gonna blow up the bomb in my head.
Idea?
If you're not gonna do what I ask, then me and the rest of the team are gonna refuse to fight.
Oh, is that so? Fine by me. Just try it. But if you do that, I'll just set off the bombs inside you one by one. Arg!
No.
So maybe you should rethink this whole thing.
You might be right. Okay, crap. This is much more challenging than the other ones.
What in the world?
Why? There's something I wanna ask you. Thank you, Nora, for the Tomcat. I'm trying to do a persuasion. I will pause the game in a little bit.
Something I want to ask.
Okay, it's gonna be the same.
Ask me. Oh, does that mean there's something troubling?
This is different. Okay, I'm gonna read a couple comments in the chat because there was a Tomcat. Thank you, Nora. Quick said day 52 is the next decision. Yup. Well, I think we'll probably make it to that tonight at this rate. Quick said, I have so much faith in you to pick the good choice, unless you have the most insanely logic leap of all time to pick the 25 battle one. Okay, but here's the thing. Can we make a deal if I accidentally pick the 25 battle one? We gotta do a 10-hour stream and just do those battles and just not stop. Actually, maybe not tonight. Crap, actually that'd be bad tonight. We could like save right beforehand though. And maybe next time, because I do have work in the morning. But on I might be able to do it on Thursday. Quita says, if you do somehow I'm provoking light mode on you. Speaking of redeems and a hydrate command, thank you very much, Queen Katie. I haven't even had any water yet, so I'm starting a new one. Thank you. I'll do that right now. Sveta, you still holding down the fort over there on YouTube? I appreciate you. Okay, I think has left YouTube, so you're back on top of the hill. You're queen of the mountain again.
Does that mean there's something troubling you?
Yeah, something like that. I have a request.
No, okay, what?
What is it you want? Okay, now it's the same dialogue again. It's easy. You just need to allow one thing.
What is it you want me to allow?
I want you to allow the boy made of undying flames
To become an ally. No.
to become an ally.
Hey!
An ally? What are you talking about? He's already an ally. You and he share the same fate.
Yeah, but you okay. No.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
Curse at him. You better not use curse words, Takumi. No swear words, no F-bombs.
That's some BS.
Okay, you're a good boy. Thank you, Takumi. Abbreviate and censor your swears.
Huh?
That's why everyone hates you. Because you're so stubborn and narrow-minded. You are friggin' narrow-minded.
No!
Oh! All right, now you've ticked me off. There's no way I'm gonna do anything you ask now. Arg!
Oh.
So maybe you should rethink this whole thing. You might be right. Okay. I guess we'll try and ask
in the world are you giving me
make him
a
a
gift?
buddy. Okay, go up.
Well,
Keep going. Want to make him a buddy. It's easy. You need one thing. What the thing is
I
to
want you to allow the boy
become a
made of-
buddy.
To become a buddy.
Hey!
Buddy?
The world's buddy. Like that old singer-songwriter who died so tragically. Big Bopper. You know, he died in a plane wreck with like Buddy Holly and Ricky Valens. You know Big Bopper, right? Chantilly Lace. He had a strong sense of leadership. I wanted that young man to take after him as well.
What? But you're the team leader. Did you want him to take over your leadership role?
No, that's not it. Anyway, you banned it for, oh crap. Okay, maybe I don't ask anything at the beginning.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
Okay, I'll try doing nothing here. Just stay quiet, maybe this will help. Huh. Nope.
Oh.
So, okay. The very first one, we'll try doing nothing. This is not going well. Holy crap.
What in the world is this?
Nothing.
You're giving me a gift?
Yeah? Just a
And
gift?
just what are you up to?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Ah!
Huh?
Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
Hello?
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 Anybody home?
Anybody home?
No.
Say something.
Yeah.
Are you ignoring me?
No, that's not it. What I'm trying to say is, I want to talk about the boy made of undying flames. You ban? No, me didn't talk to us right. I want you to live that ban. No.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to.
Okay. So I apparently need to say that I'm still here. Oh my gosh. This is all so much trial and error. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. I'm sorry, Queen Katie, this is taking so long. Let's see. Oak said to Queen Katie, he loves light mode. It's just the light mode redeem that I don't like. Oak said if you redeem it, he'll jump with joy. I'll jump. Said give Saray a car and a beer, then put a deer in front of him. Well, it's just a bump that looks like a deer. Oak says, stabs Logan. And Queen Katie says, I shield. No, you're too late, Queen Katie. Oak says, oh, I didn't realize Logan didn't consent to being stabbed. Unstabs Logan to be polite. Thank you. Then he said, Logan, can I stab you consensually? No. No. Oak said, I wonder if Saray is in a MILFs. That's what we should have made from the gift-o-matic. MILF for Saray. Okay, let's try again here. Retry persuasion. Okay, so the first one we're gonna try not saying anything.
And just what?
Okay. And that just like confuses him.
Hey!
And then we'll say,
something.
I'm still here. No!
Don't worry.
I'm still here. So what I'm trying to say is, I want to talk about, no!
No. Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
I'm gonna have to like look up a strategy guide for this persuasion. Okay, we could try saying I was off in my own world. Holy crap. Okay. We can do this.
You're giving me a gift?
Not gonna say anything.
What are you?
Not gonna say anything. And then we'll say we're off in our own world.
Huh?
Eh?
Hey! Hello? Say something.
I was off in my own world. Yeah!
Oh, sorry.
I was tearing at my hangnail. What? So what I'm trying to say, no!
No.
What
Sorry, but I'm going to have
permutation
to
of
decline.
buttons have we not tried yet? We've tried cursing, threatening, and reason, so if we get to that point, like, we are just, we're tanked. There's nothing we can do. So what else can we try? Hang on, let's see if we gotta go back to asking for a favor or something.
You're giving me a gift?
Ask for a favor, it's the same normal stuff, that's perfect. He loves that, he loves favors.
Well,
A favor? Oh, okay, what did you want me to do? It's easy, just need to allow one thing. What do you want me to allow?
I want you to allow the boy made
But we've already
of
tried
undying
all three of these
flames.
things and none of them worked. So what happens if we're silent here? Have we tried that?
Hey!
Why'd you clam up? Anyway, no! There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do.
No. Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
Chat, I'm gonna have to Google a strategy guide for this. Huh? Hey.
No.
Potato. I'm gonna read some chat while I wait and see if I can get any help. Except I don't think we have any mods to pin messages today. KV says, I'd like some sleep. Oh, so if we gifted you a gift from the Gift-O-Matic, it would just be some sleep. Well, you don't have school in the morning, right? So you get to sleep in, hopefully? Oak said, yeah, I'm gonna skip the filler, but there isn't much in the first 100 episodes. Not in the first 100, but later, there's tons. Weedle says, Logan, said I forgot you're going live today, but at this point, I have this stuff memorized. How are you, Weedle? Quickita says, thankfully, Twitch allows me to still maintain my watch streak by just watching the VOD or a clip from the stream within 24 hours of the stream. So, chat, please clip stuff during the Poppy stream so I can keep being an awesome watcher. What if nobody clips anything? What if there's no clippable moments? What if I delete the VOD? I just unpublish it right after. Yeah. You don't know what's gonna happen. Oak says Rock Lee is great. I feel like Logan would low-key be a great voice actor for that guy. I'd love that. I'm the guy who already voices him is amazing. Kyvie said Logan should do Krillin too. Really? Do I just give off the vibe of the little buddy who isn't as good as the main character? Over on YouTube. Oh, the Queen Katie said if you need a guide, just let me know. Yes, Queen Katie. Because I feel like I've tried every combination I could think of. And we're just not getting it.
What in the world is this?
I have a favor to ask. And that lets us ask if it wants to be one of us, an ally, or a buddy, but none of those three things do anything. Okay, what did you want me to do? Just need to allow one thing. Maybe I need to do a certain combination of them
to allow the boy made of undying
to become,
flames.
to become an ally. We already tried that though. Oh, Quickita says, I can put up the first few answers for you, then if you need more, I can put more. Yes, please! Like, how to get past these three that we keep failing on. I would be so indebted to you and so grateful.
No.
Nope.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to decline.
We've tried asking for a reason. And he likes that, but it still goes bad. Was there something else that came after this? Because that's not an explanation. Look, a no is a no. I can't have him wasting his energy if that happened to be really hinder our master plan. And back down to 0. So maybe you should rethink this whole thing. Oh, there we go. Quickly said, I request to become one of us and ask for a reason. Okay, so it's... I always thought that, like, you just... Okay, so it has to be the specific That is the worst! Oh my gosh, I hate this. And there's no way to figure out other than brute forcing it. Thank you, Queen Katie. You're a lifesaver.
What in the world is this?
Okay, so it's I have a request. Thank you, Queen Katie. I just have a little request. Request? Okay, what? What is it you want me to do? It's easy. You just need to allow one thing. What does you want me to allow?
I want you to allow
the boy to become one of us. Okay. We have done both these before, but apparently this exact combination will do it. One of you? Oh, I mean, technically we don't need your permission for that. He's already one of us. That's the way I see him already, but I want you to acknowledge it too. Officially and definitively acknowledge that he's one of us. You've banned him from meeting or getting to talk to us, right? I want you to lift that ban.
No.
And now we'll ask for a reason. Okay.
Why?
Oh, maybe we just need to do 3 things that get hearts so that when it goes down, it won't go all the way down at the end. Because that's not an explanation. Look, a no is a no. I can't have him wasting his energy. If that happened, it would really hinder our master plan. Oh, see, it didn't go down. Okay, I don't know why that worked, but it worked somehow. For reasons, for non-intuitive gameplay reasons. Thank you, Queen Katie. Why do you want that boy to become one of you anyway? Because somebody wants that to happen.
Who?
Ooh, it's the boy. He does.
Who wants that?
You do. You do. You want what's best for him. You're a good poppy.
You do, Sire.
Yeah, his baby book. Sire. I can tell that you want this too. Don't be ridiculous. I only see him as a tool. A tool? I've looked after him for many years, but I've never developed any special feelings or connections to him, not even once.
I mean, I'm just an AI when it comes down to
You're not
it.
really an AI.
Feelings are pointless.
Yeah.
So I haven't been equipped with such.
I'm gonna wait to see if something else shows up. 'Cause I don't think it's that.
Everything I do is to ensure this mission's success.
You have some qualms
And
with your mission.
I've raised him as a tool. That's all.
You don't see him as a tool. Let's try that. It might be qualms with the mission because who was it? Was it somebody was talking about him
You're
complaining?
lying.
No. Undying Flames boy was talking about him complaining when he gets home from work. You're lying. You don't really think of him as a tool, right? Why would you think that? Because I just know. That makes me think I made the bad choice.
No what?
You vented the baby. You
Well,
laid
what
on
do you
Moko's
know?
lap. You stayed up drinking with Nico until morning. You vented the baby. Perfect. I should have done the
When
Moko's
you were
lap. That was
raising
funny.
that infant.
Maybe we'd have gotten like an achievement for that. But I'm so stressed out for this after all those failures at the beginning. I just wanted to succeed. When you were raising that infant, you went there and vented to him every night. He became an unwilling recipient of your complaints and discontent. I told the baby those things in confidence. Confident that a baby couldn't talk. You vented all your dissatisfaction and complaints about work to the baby. I'm sure there were times when you were depressed and whined about it to him. And the baby grew up listening to such negativity. He eventually formed his identity around these conversations. If you truly only saw him as a tool, I don't believe you would have done that. You wouldn't have been negative to the baby. Maybe when you first started raising him, you only saw him as a tool. But if you continuously use a tool, you eventually form an attachment to it. That's why, like, my hammers and my screwdrivers, they're not just for screwing, they're also for screwing, because I love them. And I think that's what happened in your case. As you were spending time with him, you started to feel something you could only describe as affect. Hey, that's enough of that nonsense. Like I said before, I'm an AI.
I haven't been equipped.
You
with
don't have feelings.
useless
You do have feelings. Like a comb for
They'd only
bald.
get in the
I'm gonna do
way
like a
of me
comb for bald
executing
man.
this mission.
Like a comb for a bald man. I don't know why. I just want to do that. I want to do the funny thing.
I see. So, like a comb for a bald man.
Yes.
Hey!
Hey?
It's not like a bald man can use a comb for anything.
Yes. Exactly. Feelings to an AI is like a comb for a bald man. Totally useless and pointless. Anyway, I believe I've explained the situation to both our satisfaction.
I'll be going now.
No!
No, wait.
I can't just let you go.
Nope, busy, buzz. Pew!
Wait, no, that wasn't it. Can you give me just a few seconds? Let me think it over. Okay, this time I'll say he does have feelings. Wait, I hope I don't go all the way back to the very beginning.
I
Oh, thank goodness.
Equipped with useless
You do have feelings.
Hey? Did the exploding hearts
No.
give me away?
You have feelings.
I just told you I don't! Stop insisting I do! Get it through your thick skull already! Both the infant and the boy projection of him mean nothing to me!
He's just a tool.
Then why get so defensive? Why are you so kind to the baby? Why don't you
tool
manipulate
made
the
to win
baby's...
this
Oh,
war.
why don't you manipulate baby's memories? That's what Tsubasa said.
Then why don't you manipulate the baby's memories?
Yeah, I think it's because babies don't have memories, right? That's why you can't really remember things before you're about 3 years old. If you want to use him as a tool, you could just alter his memories to change his personality.
Alter his memories? I don't know what you're talking about. At any rate,
I'll say it again. You don't really think of that boy as a tool.
stop beating a dead horse! I already told you that's all he is to me. What makes you say otherwise? Are you even basing this on anything?
Yeah, I am. Nigo spied in your pictures folder on your phone.
Then what is it?
Album.
Stop lying.
Album.
There's no way
Phantom.
you are.
Phantom. Phantom. It's
The
Phantom.
phantom that haunted you is my proof.
Yeah! In justice we trust, bro!
Ah!
It can't be!
Hey!
Oh, wait a second, Hey? There was a phantom? Is this like from one of the other timelines? I am very confused right now.
Wait, no, that wasn't it. Can you give me just a few seconds? Let me think it over.
Try persuasion.
I haven't been equipped with useless feelings.
Oh, all the way back here?
they
You do
don't-
have feelings. I don't want to go all the way back here. Sorry, I want to do goofy things that I shouldn't. I should just stay on task. I just miss Fulbright.
He's just a tool.
Then why didn't you manipulate the baby's memories? Okay, we're at 80% now. You can't see the meter behind my head. So obviously we just want to say album. Although it's nice, I kind of want to see what it say with Magnum, but we'll say album. Yeah,
Then what is it? Stop lying.
album. 90%.
That photo album I just handed you is my proof.
Oh, 95. It's pink.
Remember what you said before? That you've looked after him for many years? Well, the boy mentioned something too. He said that it's all thanks to you that he's been able to live this long. That you're the only one he's had.
He loves you, bro.
Sirei, one of your duties was to
Duties.
raise that boy and monitor him, right?
And to clean up his duties.
So you've cared for him
Duties.
since he was little as his educator and mentor. Almost like a parent would. And all that time you spent together is recorded and saved as data inside you. The fragments of those records, those scenes from your memories, they've been exported and collected in that album I gave you. How?
How?
I got the data from Nigo.
Yeah, he betrayed you, bro.
You and Nigo share part of your memory bank. That's why Nigo had that data stored inside him as well.
I'm hearing grumbling noises.
The data that you accumulated over all these years. You could say it was an album of a parent documenting their child's development.
I mean, you could say that. In fact, I will say that.
You look through that data from time to time, don't you? Your eyes becoming teary, your mouth curling into a smile. Now, why would you do that? The answer is obvious. It's because you have special feelings for him, like a parent would for their child. Affectionate feelings. That's all the proof I need. Proof that you
love your baby boy in an orb. Feel love for that little boy.
feel love for that little boy.
I said I wanted him to cry earlier, now he's crying. Successfully unlocked. Oh crap, Siri's dead. He exploded. Persuasion complete. Yay. Feelings? Me? All right, so now we're done with that. Now I can read some of the chat. Weedle says to Queen Katie, got it. Oak says, remember when I remember when I was 4, I took a swim class. Baku says, what's up? I need to finish Drag Race and my phone is at 1%, but I'll be back. Thank you for popping in, Baku. I don't know if you're back yet, but see you when you get back. Oak says, I'll only get a participation trophy in literally everything except for blowing bubbles, which I got first place. I am convinced they only made that category so I could get something. Weedle says, of Logan, I just remembered about the capstone game idea I had. I want to know your thoughts. Wait, which capstone? Because there was a game idea that you suggested not too long ago that I thought sounded really cool. Which was the capstone idea? I'm trying to remember which one was that. And then Weedle says, by the way, how bad is Logan time tonight? I feel like it's not too bad. I guess you can judge for yourself how long it took you to get there. Took me to get there. I hope you're still here, Weedle. Queen said, Nozia released in 2019. It's been that many years? I thought it was like a new game. Maybe I just hadn't heard about it because like I hadn't heard about until the anime came out. Queen said, which yes, was an interesting time when Among Us was getting popular. Oh yeah, because that was like in 2020 in like pandemic lockdown time. Queen says, I would have played the game sooner, but when I first saw it and read the reviews, everybody was being a dum-dum about how the game works and therefore making really biased reviews that made me turn away from the game. I wish I didn't listen to those reviewers. I just played it myself. That's the moral of the story. Never listen to game reviewers. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Queen Katie says, now that you got to that part, imagine just seeing you vented to the baby out of context. Best things to show to a non-100 line fan, lol. Thankfully, as far as I know, this is the last time you'll have to do this minigame, at least for the route we're currently on. Okay, that's good. Maybe if we do like a proper route after that, we'll see. Said, I don't know if they do more in another route, but for now we're good. Quote, feel love for the little boy is also another out of context thing for this game. He is just filled with love for little boys and babies. Does that make him a bad guy? I mean, he is a bad guy, but oddly enough, that somehow isn't the reason. But let me have a sip of water, hang on. But yeah, Weedle, I'm trying to remember the game that you suggested. It was the game with like using the webcam and everything. I'd responded on Discord. I thought it sounded like a really cool idea. I mean, obviously people would be able to kind of game the system by just ducking off their camera, but it's like then they're ruining the game for themselves. People have got to understand like how they need to play it in the honor system, you know? Okay, let's play a bit more. Feelings? Me? For him? Does that mean I'm gay? Sirey, he told me he wants to live without regrets. He seemed a bit bewildered himself for having those emotions, but that could be a positive thing. We're able to fight because of the people that matter to us, our friends here included. Please let him fight with us. I promise you we'll protect this school no matter what, so please consider what he's feeling. I'm begging you, Sirey. I don't know all that much about feelings, but I do understand how badly you guys want this. And I understand that he wants it too. I'm hopeful that a change in his circumstances will have a positive effect.
Shimino, let's make a deal.
What, do I gotta kill somebody? A deal?
Yeah.
I know a number of you are suspicious that I've been manipulating your memories, yes?
Yeah.
If you'll stop poking your noses into that matter, I'll allow you to see him.
I mean, can I like cross my fingers behind my back? So basically, You're admitting to interfering with our memories then?
If anyone will understand, it's you, considering you spent 100 days without me. All of you are easily consumed by fear and anxiety, which leads to atrophy. It's my duty to care for you in this way. Of course, when this war is over, I intend to restore your memories to normal. Please understand. It's all for you. It's for you, baby. It's all for humanity, baby.
Hey!
But still, I feel like we're being treated like objects. We don't belong to you. We're our own people. The same could be said about him.
Yeah.
I accept. I'm not letting the player choose. I'm deciding to trust you because we all have the same goal. But please stop interfering with our memories. That's my one condition.
I didn't think you'd make a counter-offer. But maybe this is where we find common ground.
It's a deal, then?
So he's gonna stop messing up our memories?
I'll let him know. The rest depends on what he wants. But you need to hold up your end of the bargain. If you don't, I'll be forced to really treat you like objects. Anything to see the mission through, that's right. No matter what shape you are, I'm putting you through the square hole.
Fine.
I'm holding you to it. Oh.
The fate of humanity is in your hands.
Pew! And with that, Sirey took his leave. Wow, that took a while. Left to my own devices, I decided to head back to my room. I managed to persuade Sirey successfully. We can't mention the memory thing anymore, huh? He really was manipulating our memories. Does that include me, though? Is that why I don't remember receiving the cryptoglobin transfusion? But now we have no choice but to accept his terms. Otherwise, we won't be able to see him. I mean, I guess we could just, like, lie to him or not be friends with Undying Flames Boy. Guess we just have to go along with his promise to bring us back to normal when the fight is all over. Is it just me or did that ding dong bing bong slower than usual? Oh, probably because nighttime.
Soldiers. Yeah. You never know when.
Yeah, good night. Good job.
Another day's coming to an end. I wonder if Sirey already told him. And if he did, when will he come out? We all know he's gay. I'll just have to wait for him to show up. For now, I better get some sleep. And so ended my second try at the 50th day at Last Defense Academy. Honk shoe, me, 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 me. Honk shoe, me, 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 me. Ding, dong, bing, bong. Up and at 'em.
Ready, prepared.
Same as usual. I'm bummed that our present was just a medal. I feel like maybe in the first route, they don't think it's, oh, a present. You won't know what it is until next time. Then they forgot, like, it's a medal. It's got to be more to it than that. It's bugged then. Maybe the medal is going to have something that's going to, like, be affecting our memories in perpetuity, or like, there's something with that medal. It's got to be something suspicious that Sirey did. I've done everything I can with Sirey. All that's left to do is wait and see how things progress. I decided to trust that the day when I could fight alongside the Undying Flames Boy would come. In the meantime, I had to do my best to prepare for the next defensive battle. Oh, we're not even going to the cafeteria. Free time. Save our game. And we'll just do an automated expedition, because what do we got here? 600, 400, 2,000, and 810. So we definitely want some textiles and maybe some more grass. Let's see if there's anybody to talk to on the way down. Oh, no, because it doesn't matter. We're not going to the cafeteria. It's just people who want to hang out with us. So yeah, let's just go do that, and then we'll advance to the next day and maybe have whatever the next decision is. Maybe it's going to be like whether to really give up on the memories thing or not. Because obviously we should want to, like, overcome his brainwashing for us, yeah? All right, let's head on out. Begin exploration. And we want plants and textiles. Plants and textiles. Plants and textiles, even though it doesn't seem to matter when we do a simple exploration, but we just need our stuff.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this. Come on, give me plants and textiles. Those aren't plants and textiles. There's a little bit of plants, a little bit of textiles. Okay, we got this is pretty good. We got lots of minerals already, so we didn't need that bonus, but all right. And that's the whole day of free time. All right, so it's gonna be day 52. Y'all ready for this?
Heady
Soldiers, time to hit the hay. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat because I, even though it's been a somewhat sleepy-ish night, I'm still very far behind. Queen Katie says, oh, I read that. Weedle says, Queen Katie, should I do art and draw some bats? You could draw like Pokemon bats, like Zubat and Golbat. And Noivern was that one? Queen Katie says, oh, you don't know if this person is the imposter or not. That's the point. It gets me mad when I think about it. Queen Katie says, bats. Yeah, Yangtze is basically an Ace Attorney game, so expect it to be just as long. I'm still looking forward to it, and I still appreciate it. Kyvie said, did I hear purple? So were you born fully clothed? I was! Even as a baby, Kyvie, I was pooped out of my mom. No, I was not pooped out of my mom. I was born by cesarean. I came out wearing really kind of awkward cargo khakis and like a bowling shirt. So I didn't have fashion sense as a baby, but I was covered. Quicket says, but Nausea is worth at least several fun hours to mess around with the time loops. You could technically try completing the game, but I got the final achievement at loop 150 exactly. This can be more or less based on how well you did. Lol. Quicket says, oh, mini Logan time. There's where Nora came and said, I made it. I'm sorry I haven't been in streams. I've been very busy, but how you doing, Nora? Nora said, my head hurts and I'm sleepy and I'm kind of down, but I'll be okay. I've just got to sleep it off. Does like HoloLive stuff help cheer you up from feeling down? Kyvie says, yeah, I know all three of those. Do you know about Jimmy Rogers? I don't know who that is. Says, yeah, I'm asking questions. I don't care. Who? I guess I can Google that. No, I'll refrain from Googling. Who is Jimmy Rogers? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. I'm Max Walker. Says that's not ominous at all. Is this a new game? I've never seen it before. You've never seen this? By the way, I'm Max Walker. Are you new here? Crap. Because like you have one of those usernames where it's like, I know we've had a Max before. I'm trying to think if you're the same Max we had or if you're a new Max. But welcome! Just in case you are new, let me give you the rundown on the channel. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this, 100 Line Last Defense Academy. The other game we had been playing recently was Dispatch. However, we just finished that on Friday night. And so I'm debating, and I've been talking about chat, debating what to play next in its time slot. Options I'm tossing around include The Outer Wilds, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, maybe Resident Evil Requiem if I can somehow manage to afford it. I don't know if I can or not. Nausea, other things like that. Other games we have played in the past include Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, Persona, Deltarune, Omori. But yeah, welcome. And in fact, also, since you might be new, let me copy over our link tree into the YouTube chat so you can feel free to check this out. This just has all of our social media, including a Discord invite, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all of that stuff. Feel free to check it. Today's TikTok is so weird. It's like the reaction to it, because like the past few TikToks have been like not as happening, because mainly like me side and toward the end Persona 5 Strikers, and so like not a lot of like really crazy clips. But today's me side clip was the one where we accidentally walked in on Mila when she was in the shower. And here's a strange thing, not getting a whole lot of likes. A lot of views though, because usually when you don't get a lot of likes, it stops showing it to people. But the way that views are going up, it sounds like people are watching it like repeatedly over and over. I think they're just trying to see if they can make out anything in the blurriness. It's like, dude, no, it's censored. You can't see anything. But I think they're desperate for naked anime girl, apparently. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that. But yes, Max Walker, this game is, I mean, new-ish. It came out last year, and it is from it's the dev of Danganronpa and Master Detective Archives Raincode, and the dev of Zero Escape and AI the Somnium Files got together, and they made a game that's basically like their baby. It feels very similar to the Danganronpa visual novel elements. No, it's not a death game or anything, but it has stylized very much like Danganronpa in terms of visuals and music, but it has combat a lot like Fire Emblem. And so the whole idea is that we are a bunch of students that are trapped in this school, and we have to defend it against these demonic invaders for 100 days. And we did the first route of 100. That's the other thing. It has 100 different endings. And so we did the first route, and now we rewound time, went back in time to try and do better. And we're trying the second route. And we're like halfway through it to see if we can. We're not doing well. I've gotten 3 of my friends killed already. So, but I'm trying. Quick said to Max Walker, this is 100 Line Last Defense Academy. It's a game with 100 endings. Logan is on his second playthrough, so it might be spoilers for you. Oh yeah, it's, if you want to avoid spoilers, I totally understand if you need to leave, but we'd love to have you stick around. I always like making new friends. I'm Max Walker says, this is my first stream, but I've been following along with your Deltarune streams. Oh, thank you. Wait, the full-on streams, like watching the VODs of it? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've been posting a lot of like shorts from Deltarune, both on, I finished on TikTok a while ago. It's about 2 weeks ahead of YouTube. I think on YouTube, I just barely finished posting like the last of Danganronpa chapter, Deltarune chapter 4. Sometimes I talk so fast, words get mixed up in my brain. But yeah, so welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. I always like meeting new people. And then Max Walker says, ooh, been meaning on playing Outer Wilds. I've heard it's amazing. That's the thing. I've heard that it's amazing and I should go into it knowing nothing. So, I mean, regardless of what I play next, I will be playing it soon-ish. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I've narrowed it down to those 4 games. I guess I got to decide by tomorrow afternoon. On Mondays, I post the schedule on Discord, so I'll decide by then. But again, welcome. Okay, I should play some more game. Oh, the other thing, Max. One last thing, Max Walker. As you probably noticed, I read every comment in chat. I'm always behind. We also have a Twitch chat that's open, and I'm very behind on Twitch chat. I'm basically caught up on YouTube. Like I'll get a little behind then caught up on YouTube, but on Twitch, I'm probably a good half hour behind right now. So yeah, let's play some more.
You never know when the
See, this is the same
will
thing he
end.
says every night, so we don't need to listen to that every single time. I didn't see Sirei at all today. Does he really intend to keep his promise? Oh yeah, I need to tell Takimaru and Tsubasa about the deal I made with Sirei tomorrow. Praying that everything would go smoothly, I laid down in my bed and let sleep take me. Oh, take me now, sleep. Take me, Sandman. Day 52. Ding doring bing bong. Gonna be the same morning announcement as usual, I assume.
Get ready,
Yep.
prepare to spend
Suffer
be ready to
insufferable,
give your
violent
lot.
barbaric enemy. Yeah. Ding doring bing bong. At the same time as the announcement played, my doorbell started ringing. Huh? Who could be here this early? Okay, I'm... Actually, I don't know who it could be. I mean, obviously, Queen Katie said we're gonna make our next decision today. I am going to guess Tsubasa or Takemaru because of following up on the Undying Flames boy thing. I opened the door to see an unexpected visitor. Oh, maybe it's Nigo with Ava in tow, probably. Oh, wait, Undying Flames boy knocks on doors now? Okay, I thought he just like warps through okay. Good morning. Whoa, why'd you use the door like a normal person? You're a ghost, bro. You're a baby in an orb who projects a ghost. Should I have done it the abnormal way? Isn't this how everyone does it? He's trying to be like a normal person. I tried calling on you like the others do so I wouldn't scare you, but I scared you anyway. No, it's fine. It's no problem. Did you hear the news from Sirei? Yeah, that's why I came to see you. I finally made up my mind. Would you mind letting me see everyone else? I'd like to speak to them directly. Okay, so we're finally getting introduced. And do we finally get to name him as well? Sure, let's get to the cafeteria together. Yes, please. The ghost boy nodded with a faintly tense-looking expression. I guess we could always name him Mantis if it gives us the option. We both made our way to the cafeteria together. The moment we stepped inside, everyone's eyes snapped straight over to us. Whoa, he's here! He's burning. He's really burning.
Oh, this is him. What's his face from the defense room?
You're here.
Yes. Well, to start, let me introduce you to everyone again. This is the person who's helped us out whenever we're in trouble. Right now, his real body is in the defense room, protecting the school with undying flames. He's building up power to wipe out all of the invaders on the planet. So, you're the one we've been risking our lives to protect. I suppose so. But we're protecting each other. You saved us the other day.
We've heard a lot about you from Takumi, but it's a pleasure to finally meet you for ourselves.
I need to read some more in the chat because, like I said before, I am so far behind. Let's see. Kaifi says, oh no, I read that. Queen says, it's fine, I'm drawing right now. I shield Logan. Thank you, Queen Katie. Nora says, I've been cuddling with cats for the past couple of days and also been asked to cuddle with a girl who's named Cat, which I did not do. It was in a joking way. Was it a joking way or was it a, haha, I'm joking, unless kind of a way? Nora said to Kaifi, hey, what's up, bruh? It was funny, you mentioned cats and stuff. I guess it's not the same thing, but on the subject of dogs. Last night at the improv show I was at, one of the people in the audience, like a couple in the audience, for some reason brought their little tiny dog. Fortunately, he was wearing like a diaper, so he wasn't gonna like pee and poop on things. I don't usually see a dog in a diaper, but this little one in a diaper, and it was so cute and so friendly, and we get to like run over and pet the dog and everything. It was nice. See, and Nora says, I want a pet. Kyvie says, what if you press a button that isn't an option? I probably should have tried that. It would have been worth it, but I guess it was just, I had to get the right combination. But we're done with that. Let us never speak of that whole persuasion again. Nora said, I've been staying at houses that have pets for the past 2 days and I want a cat. And then, what's up, brah, to Kyvie? Kyvie said, that's the catastrophe effect. Can you go back and give him the wine first? Maybe we should have loosened him up a bit. Nora says, add quote, my screwdrivers, they're not just for screwing, they're for screwing, because I love them. Baku says, I'm back, welcome back, Baku! And Kyvie says, bro is literally getting frustrated and says he doesn't have feelings. At a timestamp, 1 hour, 12 minutes, so I am not as far behind as I could be. I'm over 20 minutes behind on Twitch, though. Over on YouTube, Max says, sadly, I can't stay too long, but it's nice to finally catch one of the lives. Hope to catch you another one soon when I have more time. Would love to see you again. Thank you for popping in, Max. Thank you. Sveta says, the fireboy using the door scene reminded me of how back in school, if a student ran into the class, the teacher would say, walk out and walk in normally. I mean, I guess that's teaching good things. So we should say, walk out and enter not on fire, not made of yourself. Just be the baby that you really are. Okay, let's keep playing here.
We've heard a lot about you from Takumi, but it's a pleasure to finally meet you ourselves.
The pleasure is mine. He seems nervous. Well, that's only to be expected.
You really are the embodiment of the undying flames?
I'm the embodiment of excrement, if you're wondering. It's incredible that you can freely control the undying flames. How did you get that kind of power?
Hey, hold up. I know you all have a lot of questions, but why don't we hear what this guy has to say first? He has something to tell you. Isn't that right? Yes, I have something to ask.
Oh?
Would you please allow me to join you?
Yay. I want to live out my life at this school with all of you. I want to have all kinds of conversations and even argue sometimes. I want to spend my time together with you working toward the same goal. You might not want to, considering how odd I am, but would you please think it over?
There's nothing to consider. Of course he can join us.
Yeah, my pro wrestling text never mentioned anything about rejected potential tag team allies.
That's it. Shouldn't we talk about it first? Maybe let the protagonist make a decision in his brain and a branching path? No need. No one's opposed, right?
I am.
Hey!
You!
Hey!
I was just sharing my thoughts. I'm not going back on our deal or anything. Thinking only of the mission as I do, it's only natural I'd be opposed.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Creating that form of his consumes energy. As a result, the wall of fire might fade, and the school's defenses could be reduced. Worst case scenario, he could fall behind in his undying flame charging duties and fail to store up enough for day one.
Oh crap, wait, Quick Katie. You said if I make the wrong choice coming up on this day, we're gonna have to do 50 waves of battles in a row, right? Is it that if we accept him as a quote-unquote student, none of us are really students, but as one of our friends in the school, does that mean the flames come down because he doesn't have enough energy, and that's why we're gonna have to do just relentless 10 hours of fighting? Is that what the decision is gonna be? Risk the flames, and then if we accept him, it's we got a new friend, and then 50 hours of battle?
Worst case scenario, he could fall behind in his undying flame charging duties and fail to store up enough by day 100.
What would happen then?
The programs for this mission all run automatically. They're tamper-proof, of course. There's no wiggle room for any kind of delay.
Did you say the wall of fire might fade? Well, that's not good, right?
There's a chance that could lead to invaders flooding the place in massive quantities, right?
See, it's what I'm talking about. It's what Queen Katie's been warning me about.
You gonna pee in your diaper? Bunch of measly invaders is nothing to freak out over.
Yes, it is. Freaking out is perfectly natural. So is peeing in my diaper. That's what diapers are for. If you have a diaper and don't pee, why are you even diapering?
We've just got to take up the slack ourselves. This guy's already helped us out so much, we owe him that. Also, diapers, it's weird. You're an adult, or you're a teenager. Stop wearing diapers.
Well, he's supposed to, right? If we're wiped out, he's done for too.
Hey, don't be a meanie.
At any rate, with your battle here and the future of humanity in mind, the optimal choice is to let him concentrate on his real work in the defense room.
Shut up, you freaky little rat fink!
No, Siray is quite right. There's undeniably a risk involved. Even he admitted it. It's only fair that I explain the situation fully, right? It's true that moving around in this form consumes some of the energy I should be conserving. I'm gonna keep saving throughout this conversation, because the way y'all talk have made me nervous about this next decision, and I don't want to mess it up. I can't deny that it could potentially impact the mission's chances of success.
If you know all of this, why would you ask us to let you join?
It's just selfishness. I'm not a good person. I'm a baby raised by Siray. You know what kind of parent he is? He has not instilled a good moral foundation in me. My first and final entirely self-motivated request. I've never had anything I really wanted to do, but after I met all of you, I felt something for the very first time.
I wanted to be friends with you. I still do.
Wow, you feel that strongly about us? When Takumi asked me how I felt, it became clear to me. I want to be right here with all of you until we make it to day 100.
What will happen to you when we reach day 100? We have the escape pod prepared for us. But what happens to you?
My real body can't leave the device in the defense room. I have no choice but to stay there. So when we reach day 100, I'll likely be burned to ash by my own power. That's right, dead baby. You already had dead baby in the first round. It's gonna happen again, it's inevitable. You'll die? I've already made my peace with it. If humanity will be saved in exchange for my life, then I'm satisfied. But I'd like to live out my remaining time without regrets. Seeing all of you made me feel that way. I know, it's selfish. But just once, while I'm alive, I'd like to do something I wish to do.
I don't just want to be kept alive. I want to live on my own terms.
I mean, I do like this thematically. Like the idea of there's a difference between being alive and living. But I'm gonna keep saving. Again, I feel like that decision that Queen Katie has mentioned, that Dermo also mentioned, has got to be coming up. Let me read a couple comments in the chat before we go any further. Let's see, Queen Katie does the Injustice We Trust command. Weedle says, I do believe that the last thing I was talking about was the capstone idea. Exactly. You see what I see for the idea. No, I'm Weedle. Like I said, it sounds like a really fun idea. I have no idea how to pull off something like that, but it sounds like it could be really cool. Nora said, which mod is here? My guess is Crystal. I don't think we have any mods here at all right now. Nora says, Hololive stuff does cheer me up, but I gotta sleep soon and I'm already here and I've missed too many Logan streams. Well, I appreciate you being here, Nora. It's always, I mean, I understand that people have like actual lives and need for sleep, but I still like seeing all of y'all. Kaivi says, Jimmy spelled it wrong the first time. Rogers was a cool singer who also died in his early years, but from tuberculosis. Oh, I didn't know that. Did he do any songs I'd be familiar with? Like, what time period is he from? I only know about the Buddy Holly and Big Bopper and Ricky Valens thing because when I was in crap, when was it? I can't remember if it was when I was still in high school or when I just barely started college. I went and I saw a production of, there was a Buddy Holly like musical, but it was like a rock musical. What do they call them? A jukebox musical or something like that? Because it was a musical, but all the songs were like the songs of these guys. It was all about like toward the end of their lives before they went on that flight and all died together. Oh, hang on, we got a pinned message. Oh, so Crystal is here. Pinned message from Kyvie saying, fight, 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 fight. I guess we might be barreling straight toward the 10 hours of fighting timeline. I mean, because assuming this is the choice we're gonna make, it really feels, because everybody's saying all the pros and cons, it really feels like they're setting it up. My gut inclination under normal circumstances would be, well, the most interesting thing is to let him join us. However, with all the warnings from all of y'all that making the wrong choice will lead to 10 hours of fighting, I worry that having him join us will make the flames come down, and that's what leads to the marathon fighting. So that's my dilemma right now. And Quicket said, I sure do wonder which mod is here, I say after checking the community button and seeing the chat member list. Noah says, I'm not going to check because I'm still going with my guess of Crystal because she is randomly gives shout outs. I don't even like check that button at all. Nora said, Crystal, we know it's you. Wheedle said, why get a random shout out? Nora says, mod haunting us. Quicket, oh wow, I'm almost caught up. And Quicket says, man, the fact that Darumi, Kyoshka, and Kurara will never meet Fireboy, maybe in like other timelines? It's sad. And Kurara deserves to meet everything. Over on YouTube, Sveta says, the Fireboy using the door scene. Oh, I read that. Quicket said, Logan, I trust you on your gut, but I will tell you which is which once you figured out the gut, lol. And then Ash Baby. Okay, so when we get there, I'll tell you what I would pick, and then you can tell me if I'm wrong and if I need to change it. This is the one circumstance in which you can override my decision. Well, it's second. The first was when I wanted to sacrifice Takemaru, and you guys said no to that because it would lead to sexy shenanigans. I don't just want to be kept alive. I want to live on my own terms. And that means living out your remaining days here as one of us. You see, guys, that's how serious he is. How can we say no? I can't say it's a wise decision for us to let emotion expose us to risk. We should make our decisions prudently.
Right, because weaker flames means the battles might get tougher. Yeah, and which also means the chances of us getting annihilated will go up.
What a wussy, baby. I would say maybe it's good that Vera's not here for this Gaku slander, but maybe that's the reason why Vera likes Gaku. Everyone's got a type. I mean, Vera likes Phoenix, right? Even after seeing Feeny.
Whoa, how dare you talk to your elder like that?
You're like a year older than her, bro.
And how dare you speak to Kako like that?
It seems the opinions are split. Then perhaps we should let Mr. Sumino make the decision like we've done before. Surely that's never gotten anybody killed. All right, I'll do it.
Yeah. Mr. Leader, please make a calm and appropriate decision, not an emotional one, okay?
I'm gonna save one more time, even though I think when you save and load it up, it just bumps you back out to the very beginning of the conversation, but still. Of course, I want to grant the Ghost Boy his wish, but in doing so, we could be taking an unnecessary risk. I have to make the right decision as team leader. What do I do? What's the right thing? Okay, so I'm gonna lead you guys through my thought process here, and you can tell me what y'all think. So, on the one hand, as I said before, I think the most interesting thing is to let him join us. We'll see more of him, and we've got an extra character, and who knows, maybe he'll even like join in the fighting and stuff. So I would say that's the most interesting choice. That's the benefit right there. On the flip side, we are having to make a deal with Sirei that we won't complain about the whole memory loss shenanigans, and I feel like maybe the game might want us to like not accept that. And the way they're talking about how bringing him in could weaken the flames, that might be what, because you guys have said there's gonna be like 50 waves if I pick the wrong thing. That might be like what brings the fire down and just floods us with invaders. Now, if I didn't know about that, I would say the interesting thing of letting him join would outweigh the whole thing with like, well, we shouldn't take the deal. Because there's always a chance we could break our deal. But I also don't like making the decisions based too much on like, well, I know that this is the thing. So, okay, here's what it is. If it was left to my own devices and I didn't know there was the possible negative consequences, I would say, of course. But because I know that there are negative consequences, I'm leaning more towards maybe not. So, chat, let me know what you think. Because at this point, I don't want to spend 10 hours tonight doing battles because I do have work in the morning. So let me read a couple comments to the chat. Quita says, I feel like Tarumi. Oh, that's right. I'm almost caught up. I would have had some words here, maybe. Baku says, I skinned my knee skateboarding. What were you doing skateboarding at this hour, young lady? Kaivia says, fight, 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 fight. Blazekins! And I've been here the entire stream. I've just been locked in on the gameplay. Really, including when I was like struggling so much with all the spirally persuasion. Oh, a pin message from Quickity said, don't worry, Crystal. I put the answer in YouTube chat. Okay, let's take a look at the YouTube chat then. And see over there. Oh, Dermo is here, Dermo! Just in time! I'm assuming then that you heard me give my reasoning. And Dermo says, do not reject the Fire Boy. That's the bad choice. Okay, there we go. So I should have gone with my initial gut of what's more interesting rather than overthink and overcomplicate worrying about negative consequences. So thank you, Dermo. So let's do that. I did just save. If you're lying to me, I can always reload, I guess. So we will say, of course, join the team.
Of course.
I just hope this doesn't get anybody else killed again. What am I supposed to be deciding anyway? The decision's already made. You've already been one of us for a long time now. Huh? Toads, yeah, I knew you'd say that, Takumi. I trusted you to do the right thing, too. Wait, so how would... But if the other choice makes the Undying Flame... Or makes the invader... Like, why would saying no to him... Is it that he would just get too sad and let the flames go out? Why would that lead to endless waves of fighting? Oh, maybe in my own time I'll go back and load that up and see what happens. Takumi, please set me on fire for ever doubting you. That's right. You're all... Oh, it's me saying it. That's right. You're already one of us. So let's fight together as comrades from now on. Plus, I feel like if we had said no, it would probably end the whole thing with giving him a name. And I want to name this boy. He's not real until we name him. And once we name him, then no one's allowed to eat him. I just want to make sure nobody eats the baby. That's why they always have you name the baby right when babies are born, because otherwise people would just be eating babies because they don't have names. Really? Yes, really. That's what people would do with babies.
The rest of you are okay with this, right?
Well, fine. He seems like he might be of some use.
Well, if that's your decision, I'm fine with it. Just be sure to act in moderation.
Oh.
You're the ace up our sleeve, after all.
Oh.
How about you, wussy baby? You gotta tell Vero that's Gaku's new name.
I'm not a wuss. I was just keeping cool and going over the risks.
If there's anything you'd like me to do, please give me your orders. Then that's it. We're glad to have you. Oh.
Thank you, truly. Thank you for accepting me.
But what are we gonna call you?
Ah, here it is. I think because somebody said he's Will, we should call him William. Or Toby. Or Beef. Or Mantis. Oh, that's right. I promised to come up with a name for you. I wonder what would be a good one. Please, game, let me choose. I mean, you won't be able to have any voice lines with saying the name, but let me choose.
Shion.
Screw you, game. I wanted to choose. Huh?
Oh. Unless you have another name in mind, how about we go with Shion? It just popped into my head.
What do you want to bet? Because we've already established he does have parental feelings for Shion, I guess is his name. Then what do you want to bet that's what Sirei has like always been calling him in his head up to this point?
Oh. You can always use another one if you don't like it.
Sir, did you have this name picked out in advance?
Okay, I have things to do now. I'll be off. Goodbye forever. I'll begrudgingly allow you this, but there can be no delays in the schedule.
Keep up the good work, Shion.
Aw, he's proud. I still don't trust him, but it's nice to see like another side of Sirei. Sirei left the cafeteria in a rush, leaving us gripped by shock.
Shion.
Shion, you know, that doesn't sound half bad.
Yeah! It's a great ring name!
It's not a ring name, but yeah, well, what do you think of it? Yes, it feels strangely perfect. Or maybe like, because baby had to come from somewhere. Maybe that was like the baby's actual name before being brought in, that the baby had like biological parents and they named him Shion.
I'm sure Sirei thought it up a while ago, even if he had to pretend otherwise.
Don't make him sound like he's secretly a chill dude. That psycho messes with people's heads.
Takemaru, let's talk about that later. Anyway, Shion, welcome to the team. Yes, thank you. Now then, since you're one of us, let me ask you the important questions. Are you seeing anyone? I want to learn about love. Do you like to eat? What do you like to eat? How do you like to eat? What's your favorite utensil? What kind of seasonings do you like? Do you wear wigs? Have you ever worn a wig? Would you ever consider wearing wigs? Do you like wigs? Where did you learn to speak? Was it from Sirei? Do you like beans? Do you like George Wendt movies? Do you eat beans while watching George Wendt movies? Do you have hobbies? I'm a really dull person, so I don't have any. For some time after that, everyone surrounded Shion and interrogated him. Okay, so this is nice. Thanks to our newest member, we got completely absorbed in conversation. It was already past noon by the time I went back to my room.
Loading, saving.
It's been a while since I had last talked that much, but I'm glad Shion and everybody seemed to everyone seemed to be having fun. But I still need to tell Takemaru about our deal.
Yeah. I know a number of you are suspicious that I've been manipulating your memories, right?
Huh.
Yeah. If you'll stop poking your noses into that matter, I'll allow you to see him.
Those were the conditions for our exchange, and Sirei did say he'd stop doing it from now on. We just have to accept it. I'll have to convince Takemaru to agree to it too. All right, let's save our game. I hope I made the right choice there in terms of like not getting characters killed, but at least we don't have to do 50 waves of fighting. So yeah. Okay, he's in his room. Anybody else out and about? No, he's gotta, well, I can't fast travel straight to his room, so I guess I gotta go outside first. But I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. But yeah, Blaziken, in case I didn't say it before, thank you again for being here, even if you're locked into the gameplay. Even if I feel like I wasn't doing anything too exciting gameplay-wise, but always good to see you. Baku says, I'm drawing yaoi again. Kaivi says, are you familiar with the song Honeycomb or like Honeycomb Big, yeah. It's not small, no. Is that the song? I'm not sure. I'm not cool with music. I am not sure. Nora says, I'm going to sleep. Bye-bye. Good night, Nora. Thank you so much for being here. Sleep well. Hopefully see you next time. Kaivi said that's actually the only song of his that I think is relatively known. I'm going to Google whatever this is. I need to find out. So it's Jimmy Rogers Honeycomb. Maybe like Google will show me the lyrics or something. Oh, honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Well, honeycomb, be my own. Got a hank of hair and piece of bone and made a walkin', talkin' honeycomb. I'm gonna have to listen to this song later. Maybe it's one of those I'd have to hear it to really recognize. But I don't know, maybe, but I'm also, like I said, not cool. Baku says, night! Blaziken said, I only know Buddy Holly from the Weezer song. He did like a lot of classic rock songs, but yeah, he's like, ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly, but the reason why is because he was famous. But Big Bopper was the one I really found interesting because he had the song Chantilly Lace that just had like a lot of mumbling and rambling and then occasionally a chorus. Because the chorus would go like a chantilly lace and a pretty face, a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle and a walk and a giggle and a talk makes the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl that make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. And then it would just be this long thing of like him pretend like he's talking on the phone like, yeah, oh, baby, yeah, oh, we can go do that. That'll be so much fun. Oh, yeah, pretty baby. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, yeah, that is great. Right. Oh, that baby, that's what I like. And then he'd go into that. It's like a bizarre song. Anyway, let's talk to Takemaru. This is Takemaru's room. I don't think we've seen the inside of his room. I hope throughout the course of the game we eventually, like, maybe have to do all the routes. I'd like to see the inside of everybody's rooms. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Ding-dong, bing-bong. Soon after the bell rang, the door was thrown open!
Yo, Takumi, right? You said you had something to talk about. Well, get your butt in here.
He's inviting us inside. Okay, thanks. And with that invitation, I stepped inside Takemaru's room. Okay. We've learned that he likes flashy stuff because A, he likes like leopard print undies, I think, wasn't that him? But also like around the school, anything that was like very garish and gaudy, he thinks is cool. So I hope everything in there is gonna be bright colored and looks like kind of Yakuza things. I hope there's like paintings of dragons, leopard prints, and tigers and crap like that. If it's just boring, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Oh yeah, I'm only a little disappointed. There's a few bright things. That's a very bright shade of purple too. It's a purple night in chat and in Takemaru's room.
You wanted to talk about the memory thing, right? Did Saray cough up the truth? What did that monster tell you? Did he admit to screwing with our brains?
Yeah, he did, but when I explained everything that happened, Takemaru's expression changed instantly. Okay, I feel like how we explain it has got to matter. Like we just say, okay, he admitted it, and he said he would stop in exchange for letting the Undying Flames boy come and see us under the condition that like we stop looking into it and just leave it at that. And but I don't think Takemaru's gonna stand for this.
We can't even mention it anymore? The heck, man?
It was my only choice. I had to agree to it to get Shion on the team. He said something else too.
If anyone will understand, it's you, considering you spent 100 days without me. All of you are easily consumed by fear and anxiety, which leads to atrophy. It's my duty to care for you in this way. Of course, when this war is over, I intend to restore your memories to normal.
So wait, does that mean in the original timeline, because he had died before the end, that any memory tampering that happened at the very beginning never got undone? Like, does he have to manually do it himself?
Please understand, it's all for you. It's all for humanity.
He said he only did this to get rid of our hesitation and fear, and when the war is over, he'll bring our memories back. I know he's totally inhuman and completely crazy, but he did promise not to mess with our memories anymore. Now that Shion's been allowed to join the team, we just have to go along with it.
Screw that! No one messes with my head and gets away with it.
And also, like, we kind of agreed with it on behalf of others without consulting them, so that's fair. I hope Takemaru doesn't run down there and get exploded.
You're saying we got no choice but to back down with our tails between our legs? I ain't about to let him off the hook that easy.
Hey, come on!
Shut up! Get the heck out of my face! I'll deal with this myself!
Practically breathing fire as he ranted and raved, Takemaru chased me out of his room. Hey, you gonna die. Our decision has just gotten him killed. He is going to die. He's going to be the next to die. On the plus side, it's gonna be a dude who dies. So our graveyard won't be such a reverse sausage fest. What is a sausage fest if it's just ladies? I honestly don't know. A melon fest? I don't know. Good one, Takumi. I always knew it wasn't an ideal compromise, but Saray didn't leave me with a lot of choice. Takemaru wouldn't hear me out at all. I hope he doesn't do anything stupid. I guess I'll just go back to my room for now. He's gonna do something stupid. I'll do free time. Tired out from everything that had happened, I decided to relax in my room. I was thoroughly done for the day. Oh, so no free time? Just going to sleep?
Saving day 53.
Ding, doing, bing, bong. Up and at him, same as usual, suffer insufferable, vile and barbaric. On the plus side, I feel like we're making good progress today. We're like 2 hours into stream and we've already advanced like 4 days. I better head to the cafeteria. I sure hope Takemaru's cooled off since yesterday. Let's save our game, talk to anybody that we might see on the way down, and then let's see what happens. Oh, Siray's out here. Let's say hi to Siray. Siray!
Huh?
Shion was headed to the cafeteria. He's probably there now. That aside, don't forget our deal, okay? You'd better keep your promise.
Hey.
I have something to do in the war room, so I'll be heading off. The rest is yours to handle.
Oh, I need to ask. If he's going to the cafeteria, is he going to be wandering around? Queen Katie, do we need updated gifts for Shion for Undying Flames Boy? Like, can we gift-o-matic presents for him as well? I should check my report card, see if he's been added to it. With that, Sirei took his leave. Yeah, let's see if he's in our report card. Hang on. Report card, okay. And okay, this is us. Oh, he's probably gonna be at the very end, right? Oh, nope, there's Ava has a report card. Oh, have we looked at hers? Birthday, I don't know. Zodiac sign, I don't know. Likes, can't answer. Dislikes, can't remember. So, do we not have Shion add to the report card? Maybe he will be, but maybe we need to like talk to him a bit more first or something. Oh wait, and now he went to the war room. Well, let's pop in and say hi to him again. See if he's like, hey, he's in the cafeteria, I told you.
Huh?
Shion was headed to the cafeteria. He's probably there now. That aside, don't forget our deal, okay? You'd better keep your promise.
Aye. All right, let's head to the cafeteria. Phew. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Baku says, no, not. I meant, wait, what? No, you meant what? For what you said, night, not night. No, not night. Crystal said to Queen Katie, summoning you. Queen Katie said, Crystal, I've been yapping in YouTube chat, lol. Crystal says, allow. Let him join. Kyvie says, do it, just do it. Queen Katie said, don't worry. Crystal, I put the answer in YouTube chat. Crystal said, let him join. Kyvie said, make your dreams come true. And a timestamp, 1 hour, 53 minutes. So now I'm only like 15 minutes behind. I'm doing better over on YouTube. I gotta scroll up a little bit. I've been neglecting YouTube, I'm sorry. Been neglecting it ever since we made that decision. Queen Katie said, I'm semi-blind, so I honestly don't even know what happens to cause the serial battles. I just know which choice leads to it. It's like your question about how Takemaru could possibly cause the unstreamable route. Well, since you're guessing it now, actually not letting him join, that leads to the serial battle. Imagine lying to Logan so we can get to see 50 plus waves of battles. What if you guys had done that? I would never trust y'all again, but it'd be pretty funny. Derma said, Queen Katie, I just really want to put the strategy guide to the test /J. Finally, I can call him by his actual name like Ava. It has been painful not to use it. Sveta says, I'm sorry, Sirei, but I associate the name Shion with Higurashi. I've got, are there multiple Higurashi games? I've got something for that on Steam. That was going to be one of the games we might have tried for a sample platter stream, but I think I couldn't get it to work or something. Plus, it looks spooky. At least I think I have it. Maybe I was thinking about buying it and didn't. I can't remember. Derma says, hi, Sveta. Quigita said, same. It always kept feeling silly calling him Fireboy. Sveta says, hi, Dermo. We already saw Takemaru's room after Ima stabbed him in the OG route. Oh, that's right. Okay. I still like that how bright the purple was. I think there should have been more. I'd forgotten about that. That was so long ago. Derma says, wow, Takumi, I have a bridge to sell you. Says, a clam celebration? Yeah, when the world's your oyster or something like that. No sign of Takemaru. But Shion is here. Just like yesterday, everyone is grilling him with their questions. What did you have for breakfast? If you haven't eaten anything yet, can I recommend something? Oh, thank you, but I can't eat or drink in this form. But oddly enough, I can still poop and pee. I don't know where it comes from. And it does burn when I do it, yes.
Your real body is a baby, isn't it? Do you usually drink milk?
I don't really know. All my nutrition is automatically supplied to me. I have an umbilical cord. Is there anything you want to try eating? I've never thought about it.
You don't eat much, huh? Your lack of intake is probably why you're still a baby.
It's not that he doesn't eat much. His body just can't handle that much.
I'll make you some special sumo stew. It's tasty just to look at, so feast your eyes. Okay. It's happy. This is sweet. It feels strange to see him surrounded by everyone else. But it makes me glad all over again that things turned out this way. No sign of Takemaru or Gaku. Oh, Gaku's not here. Did Takemaru recruit Gaku? Are they both gonna get their heads exploded? Well, no, because like, Kaku said that we had to make sure Gaku survives. Unless it was just to see him make Kurara's curry recipe, because that was suspicious about Surei we were saying before. I mean, he'd want to stay alive, right? No sign of Takimaru or Gaku, I see. Yeah, now that you mention it, maybe there's something on their minds. A lot has happened over the last few days. Well, I'll go check on them later. You? That's unusual. Oh, is it? I think Takimaru is recruiting people to oppose Surei. He's already got Gaku and Yugamu's gonna be next. Maybe the two of them are doing secret special training together. They're trying to show us how cool they can be. Takimaru aside, Gaku would never do that. If anything, I think he'd be doing the opposite. Hey, Shion, can you hold a knife and fork? I'm not sure. I've only ever held a spoon. If I adjust the temperature to be closer to my real body, I might be able to touch things. Oh, you can adjust the temperature of the flames. That must be why I don't feel hot next to you. But I also never feel hot. I've low self-image, body issues. And that's why I only got minor burns when you touched me before, all over my body. I'm slowly getting better at adjusting it.
Does that mean if we fight, you'll literally get fired up?
I won't get too hot, maybe just enough to burn a little.
Oh, either way, it looks like we should avoid ticking you off.
I almost accidentally read that as tickling you off. I don't know what tickling someone off means. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Quigita said his name Shion is spelled, and it's just with katakana. The name is written in katakana, a script not used to write official Japanese names. Well, yeah, because like katakana is usually used for loan words, and I mean, it can be used for names, but I think a lot of Japanese names are in kanji. But, right, I think, but yeah. Quigita said, also, not gonna lie, I just had Kingdom Hearts flashbacks. Xeon, or whatever, Xeon with an X, yeah, because everybody's got to have X's in their names there. Kevin says, it's a fun listen regardless. I sang it with you. Oh, the honeycomb song. Well, thank you. Crystal says, I knew Takimaru was peak. He loves purple. The Quicket said, yeah, I fell in love with him when we first saw his room in the first route. It was also the same time we got him shirtless, ... Yeah. He was shirtless, but he also had a hole in his stomach. Is that what ladies want? Someone with a six-pack, but one of the packs has been open like that. Anyway, over on YouTube, Dermo saying, oh, that's what you're saying with the whole clam thing. As an idea for, as opposed to sausage party. That's actually better than the one that came up in my head, which was highly inappropriate. And that's like a little inappropriate. The one I thought was also very inappropriate, and I wasn't gonna say it. It was a different type of food, a type of Mexican food. Nah, but anyway, I'm gonna have a sip of water and we'll keep going with this game. Hang on one second here. Sorry, it took me a minute to understand what you're saying. Oh, Dermo says, anyway, I need to go to sleep. Finally got to catch stream. Dermo, it has been good to see you. I know we've missed you for a couple of streams now, right? Get some rest. I'm glad that you were able to be here to help me avoid a horrible fate. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Sleep well, Dermo. You're awesome.
Either way, it looks like we should avoid ticking you off.
Miss Ava, do you have any questions for Shion? You should join the conversation. Understood. I will question him if that is your order. Oh, okay, see, will she come up with her own question? What'll it be? How will you fight the invaders? Can you attack them with your flames? Will you turn into a ball of fire and charge them like when you saved us before? Well, I'm assuming he won't get class armor, so he'll probably just... Either he'll be out there with us as this, or maybe he'll be more of like in Persona, like the navigator type of a role, just powering us up from off the field. Well, that uses up a lot of power, so it's not something I can do very often. So basically, you're an ace up our sleeve for when the going gets tough. That's right, I'd like to make myself more useful, but this is the best I can do.
Really? After all that effort to get you on the team, I was assuming you'd earn your keep a little better.
Ignore everything this twerp says. It's perfectly reassuring to have you.
The more we hear about you, the stranger you get, Shion. It makes me want to look deeper inside of you to get to know you. He's a baby, Yugamo! Imagine doing that to a baby. No! Don't do that to a baby! Doing that to a baby makes me sound like a total freak. Yes, it does! It makes you sound like a total freak because you are a total freak. And you should definitely ignore everything that creep says. You're all so funny except Yugamu. I don't think we should allow him within like 50 yards of children. I was looking at Shion's smiling profile when a small voice called out to me. It's gonna be Saray. I'm Saray, down here. I shrunk myself. Look at, I turned myself into a pickle. Pickle Saray. Funniest crap I ever saw. Takumi, do you have a minute? We're gonna have to tell her about the brainwashing thing too, or maybe like her memories is coming back. What is it?
Oh.
It's about the Takimaru and Gaku issue. You should go check on them. Them? Why? I'm not sure of anything yet, but I feel uneasy. You should keep your eye on those two as our leader. Pew! With that short warning, Hiruko wandered off. After a quick breakfast, I returned to my room for the moment. Okay, so I don't know if we'll have actual free time or we need just to go talk to Takimaru and Gaku more. What was Hiruko getting at? Why should I keep an eye on Takimaru and Gaku? Why should I worry about the guy who just said he was gonna do something reckless with the guy who has bombs in our heads? Takimaru was pretty mad at Sirei for what he did to us. But he'd never actually act on that. Would he? If he does, it's guaranteed to be a headache. I'd better have a word with him. But I also can't afford to skip out on preparing for battle. Who knows when Veshness will attack again? Free time! Bonding events with Shion! Okay, so we can do gifts for Shion. Shion will now appear during free time. You can now speak with Shion and do student activities with him. Although you can't, you can't give gifts to Shion. Talking to him at specific times will activate bonding events. Okay, so, I mean, that'll save us material, so we can do, I don't know, let's try that if we see he's available. I mean, the more pressing issue should be Takimaru, but who cares about that? I do wish we could, like, customize our room a bit more. It is kind of dumb that, like, as the protagonist, we have the least interesting room out of everybody. All right, what's available here? We got Shoma, Cock. Oh, there's where he's in the defense room door. And I don't even see Takimaru. So let's go do a bonding event. Or I don't know, maybe he'll just be always available, but you gotta somehow figure out when to talk to him to bond. Let's save and try talking to him. See if we can bond with Shion. Hi, Shion. Oh, bonding music, it is working.
I asked Sirei why he named me Shion. Apparently, it's deeply meaningful. And there's a flower known by that name as well. It blooms in the Tokyo residential complex. And it's meant to convey, I won't forget you. I guess it's a fitting name for someone who's destined to disappear soon.
Oh, that is sweet. It kind of reminds me of every time when we were playing in Omori and there's that one, what was the type of flower where it's like our thoughts will follow you into our dreams or something like that?
When all this is over, I hope I'll continue to live on in your memories.
Well, you won't live in them. You'll be in them, but you'll be a dead baby. Your bond with Shion is stronger now. I still don't know if there's any benefit to, time didn't pass. I still don't know if there's any benefit to maxing out our bond level. So is he in our report card now? No? Because we got to be able to check his bond level, yeah? Is he just somewhere randomly in the middle? Okay, I guess we just gotta trust that his bond went up. Can I talk to him again? I still can't believe I'm part of the team now. It's been my dream to go to school with everyone like this. Okay, so that didn't take up any time, so we still got free time. Before we go and do another one of those kind of automated entrance hall things, I really quickly want to go and see if we can upgrade our attack potion again. I seem to remember it required a lot of points. We probably don't have enough. 300, yeah, because we could afford that, I guess, with our textiles, even though it's kind of low. But yes, because we want this to keep going up. This will give us another usage out of it.
Modification complete. Oh, yeah, now we're really low on textiles. Oh, we're really low. All right, so yeah, let's go back at the front. Max use +1, we still got 3 more levels to go with that. And I do wish that those automated ones, if we say, yeah, we want people that'll give you textiles, that it would give you like textiles, but no, it's random. And I guess I could do these off stream, but that would require homework, and I want to do homework. Oh, Gaku and Takemaru are not available, so plants and textiles. Plants and textiles. Plants and textiles. Simple exploration. Come on, give me textiles. Oh, okay, 30 is not enough. 30 is not enough. 30 is not enough. 90 is not great, but okay, it's something. At least we're getting a lot of grass. Oh, ding dong, bing bong.
You never will then.
Good night, good Jorp. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat. Quick says, please Pin, you can hang out with him, but you can't gift items to him. Aww. Said if we could gift items, I would have secretly updated the Discord message during the choice making. Said, man, I wish Kurara could make her curry for Shion to look at. I just wish that she could be here, alive, for Shion to look at. Do you think we buried her in her tomato head, or did one of us get to keep that? I think one of us should wear that from now on in honor of her. Figure out how it animates when she talks. Kyvie says, I sang, oh, Chantilly Lace with you is what I meant. Oh, so you know that song. I mean, I guess it was big in, what would that have been, like the 50s? I don't know, time periods, but maybe? Baku says, anyway, thank you, Kyvie. Baku says, if I took pictures of some of my figures poses, what Discord chat would I put them in, hypothetically? I would think probably the photography channel, I think, if they're like photos of, yeah. Time to sleep already. I never did get to see Takemaru and Gaku. I guess I'll find out how they're doing tomorrow. Well, if the game had given me the option. I laid down in bed, closed my eyes, and slowly drifted off to sleep. Day 54. Wonder how long it'll be before the next choice. I mean, unless the next choice is another, like, big, dangerous one. Obviously, like, don't tell me. I should be surprised. I think there was one stream we did where we actually had 2 choices in a single stream. I'll get myself to the cafeteria for now. Maybe Takemaru and Gaku will be there today. Save. And, okay, Moko's outside. We'll talk to her on the way down. Kyvie says, Ayo, and Quigita says, every time Gamu says something, you would think he can't get any worse, but then he does. And is it Crystal who likes you, Gamu? Over on YouTube. Oh, it's just Dermo saying adios. Oh, Dermo had to go to sleep. But thank you again, Dermo, for being here. I haven't seen Takemaru around at all lately. I'm getting a little worried. Yeah. Oh, Takumi, you're making weird assumptions, aren't you? Boys are so juvenile. You're imagining them touching each other with their large yaoi hands. Oh, what are you talking about? No. Just because I'm worried about him doesn't mean I like him. Oh, does she like Takemaru? I always thought Takemaru would have gone well with Hiruko because they're both such strong personalities. But maybe Moko's just being Moko because she's such a girly girl. Cruiserweights with dad bods are more my type. Nothing like Takemaru. Okay, so cruiserweights with dad bods. So, that because cruiserweights are like little guys, yeah? Is it Shoma? Is Shoma her type? Because Shoma already belongs to Ava. I don't know. I feel like he could end up like that after a few decades. Stop jumping to conclusions. If you don't let up, I'll hit you with a 3-ring circus. Moko took her leave with an annoyed pout on her face. There should be like a route that is just the dating sim and then we pair up everybody with each other. Get everybody to ship themselves with other characters. All right, cafeterium. No Gaku or Takemaru again today, huh? Okay, but Yugamu is here, so maybe he isn't conspiring with the 2 of them. Oh, Maruko isn't here.
What's going on? Is something up with him? I hope they didn't like abandon us because of the memory thing and join with Ato. And now they're gonna get all eaten by Veshness. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat though. Queen Katie says, I find it very interesting that the ones Hiruko wants us to keep an eye on is the two characters we have to keep alive, Takemaru and Gaku. I still don't understand why they're so important, though. I mean, it wasn't just Takemaru, it was also Tsubasa we had to keep alive. It was just that Kyoshika apparently was the only one who could die. Baku says, forget me not. Queen Katie said, that's a real flower meaning, by the way. Oh, wait, no, actually, we didn't have to keep Tsubasa alive. It was just Takemaru. You're right, Queen Katie. It was only Takemaru that we had to keep alive. Tsubasa, I just wanted to keep alive. I guess we could have killed her instead. But I don't want to kill Tsubasa. I mean, Kyoshika's nice too, but I didn't want to kill Tsubasa. Yeah, Baku was saying, forget me not. No, what was it? It was a something lily, some kind of lily, wasn't it? I think. Kuigita said, that's a real flower meaning, by the way. Kuigita says, in Hana Kotoba, the Japanese flower language, Shion means remembrance. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, let's keep playing. What's going on? Is something up with him?
Sumino! How about you let Maruko know for me?
Let him know what?
Tell him to stop constantly worrying about things that don't matter. He keeps asking me pointless things.
Okay, so he has been confronting Sirei, so he's not just like vanished into the shadows. Pointless things?
So utterly pointless, I can't even bring myself to tell you about them. Just let him know when you see him. But I'm glad to see that someone's already fitting in. I'll be off then. Pew.
I looked away from Sirei to see Shion, surrounded by people as usual. Hey Shion, which is easier, floating or walking around? Floating around or walking, never mind. Well, walking takes more effort. I've never actually done it, so I don't know how it feels. I'm just trying to imitate how it looks to me. If you felt like it, could you astral project yourself through walls and go anywhere you want and turn invisible and go into the boys' rooms? I suppose so. This body isn't exactly real after all. People treat me like I'm not real, but I can't go anywhere.
You are absolutely not permitted to peep on Kako just because you can go through walls.
I would never do that. If Ima says anything weird to you, it's okay to punish him with your undying flames. Also, I want you to peep through my walls. It's what I'm into. I wouldn't do that either. I only use my powers for the mission to save humanity. Oh my, Mr. Shion, that was such a cool thing to say. Yes, very cool. Okay, Yugama knows something. Also, I just realized we are almost to the 2.5 hour mark. So anyone on the Twitch side of the chat, if you want to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. What's wrong, Mr. Omokage? Oh, nothing at all. I was just thinking. Yeah, I just remembered something I need to do. Excuse me. Something you need to do? I'm developing a new drug in the biolab. It's for the benefit of everyone here, so no need to worry. Well, he's obviously lying. Yugamu left the cafeteria without another word. Being told not to worry by Yugamu of all people just makes me worry more. I'm excited to see what this new concoction he's working on is, though. If he needs a guinea pig, I will volunteer.
Oh, no, Ava, no. You cannot let him do anything weird to you, no matter how much he asks. That is an order.
I see, I must do that. Understood. We should try giving her, like, contradictory orders and see if it breaks her programming. All of you are such good friends. Some of you are still creepy, though. Is that what you got from this? Well, that's fine, I guess. We continued to converse about Shion and soon wrapped up our breakfast. After that, we went back to our rooms. Loading. Saving. What was Sirei trying to say about Gaku anyway? I still haven't talked to Takemaru either. I'm getting more and more worried. I better go make sure to talk to him if I see him today. Am I going to see them? Can I do another Shion? I mean, he's up in the defense room again. I mean, we can try. I don't see Gaku or Takemaru. Let's see if we can do another Shion bonding event. I should know this school inside out, and yet everything seems fresh and new to me lately. It must be because I've made friends with everyone. Okay, so maybe we need to let a certain amount of time pass, or maybe we have to talk to him a number of times in between, huh? Vero!
To be fair, if you tell someone who follows every order to not listen to any weird orders, it might be subjective and vague.
Well, that's why you don't say any weird orders. You say, do not do any orders from Yugamo. I guess that could be bad, though, in case Yugamo ever actually is in a situation where he does legit need help. But, you know, you could do a paradox. Like, you know, someone says, for the next 5 minutes, be standing up. And then the other person, for the next 5 minutes, be sitting down. Or, I don't know, that's not a good example. But, you know, like two opposite things. Or, like, pick a door and someone says, be on this side of the door for the next 5 minutes. On that side of the door for the next 5 minutes. And just see what happens. The worst is that she breaks her programming and remembers that she's an invader and murders us all. And that's not too bad. But thank you, Vero, for the 10 bits. How are you doing? We haven't had any fighting tonight. But we did do another persuasion, and it was a really hard one with Saray. How are you, Vero? Okay, so like I said, I don't know if we have to wait a certain amount of time in between bonding events, or maybe we have to come and talk to him a number of times between, but we apparently can't do anything there. So let's head out here, do another materials gathering. Obviously, I'd gather more materials if I went out and did it myself, but I don't want to waste y'all's time doing that. So we're just gonna head out, begin exploration, and we'll do the same thing as usual. Plants and textiles, because they're still the lowest. Plants and textiles, plants and textiles. Oh, and Yugamo is available, so that's good. Even though I feel like when we do this, we're still not gonna get textiles. Textiles, 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 textiles! 100% times 0 is still 0. Did I save right before that? I'm reloading. I'm not accepting that with 0 because we are low on those things. That is all I need. So hang on. I'm gonna scum this save. I'm gonna scum this save so bad. There we go. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Kaifi says, I'm gonna try to go back to donating platelets instead of whole blood this week. I mean, I guess that's good. I don't do a whole lot of blood donation myself, not because like I have any opposition to it or anything. I just don't like needles. I should do more blood donation. That is a very noble thing to do. So I hope that goes well. And Kaifi says it's going to be my 100th donation. Wow. Okay, we got some textiles. Still only 30. I'm gonna guess that's better than nothing. And my third one after coming back from stopping for a couple of years, Queen said you obviously would have some battles before the next choice, but I would honestly be shocked if you got there tonight. Somehow, let's try it. We got a half hour. Okay, that was good. We got a few textiles. That's enough, I guess. In the end, I didn't see Gaku or Takimaru again. Or Takimaru again. They're not avoiding me, are they? And almost as if on cue, ... Okay, it's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be Takimaru. I think it's gonna be either Gaku or Yugamo. Probably Yugamo. Huh? Who's here at this hour? I opened up the door to see two people on the other side. Okay, maybe it is Takimaru and Gaku. Oh, the twins!
We are the famed detective Kako Tsukumo.
And her famed assistant, Ima Tsukumo! Behold, the almighty detective duo!
Okay, that's actually kind of cute that he's being her assistant. You need to keep it down or the truth will evade us. One truth prevails. What are you two talking about, famed detective?
We have a case on our hands. I can smell it in the air.
Huh? A case?
I mean Mr. Maruko and Mr. Yakushiji, of course. They've been acting strange the last few days, haven't they?
Yeah!
The two of them spent all day cooped up in their rooms, and I know it's been on your mind too, Mr. Sumino.
Well, yeah.
So, with the scent of the case in the air, I decided to get some information. It seems that Mr. Maruko is very concerned about what Mr. Aotsuki said.
Oh, about our memories being altered. Wasn't that what Eito said? What Eito said?
You remember, don't you?
Are those you hold dear actually
that part.
that artificial satellite?
Oh, because Gaku is such a big family.
100% sure about that?
So wasn't our memories, it's whether or not our loved ones are still up there. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see, a timestamp from Queen Katie, 2 hours, 23 minutes. Oh, look at that. I'm like 11 minutes behind is all. Kyva said Logan could have caught up with chat, but chose not to. Remember that. Queen Katie said, yeah, no way you'll get to the next choice tonight, next stream for sure, though. Kyva said cruiserweights is not light. I mean, it's cruiserweight, that is a lightweight, right? That's what it was in pro wrestling. You got like the heavyweights, and the cruiserweights are like the lighter guys, like the luchadors who are like climbing up on turnbuckles and flipping around. Isn't that, I think? I could be wrong. Vero, there's where Vero came and said, hi friends, how you doing, Vero? Kevin said, it's like my weight class, 175-ish to 200 pounds. I guess mine is, I'm about 165 pounds. I want to like gain more weight. I've always been lean, but I mean, I have put on like weight since my high school days. It's mostly muscle, I'm just saying. Quick said, Vero, we got Fireboy in the team now. Vero said, fell asleep while waiting. I'm sorry, Vero. Did you have Transformers dreams? Because we were talking about Transformers before. Queen said, he's now Shion. And Vero says, oh. Over on YouTube, Sveta says, huh? Didn't Moko find Ato cute? Does she think he has a dad bod under his coat? Probably. She probably didn't realize that it was a fluffy coat. Oh, wait, no, because she saw him in his class uniform. Or class armor. Huh. And maybe she's just a raging hypocrite. Or maybe she just has low standards, realizes that very few men will live up to her ideal of a dad bod. What was it? Was that something like it was a short guy with a dad bod or something? Sveta says, aw, this reminded me how in the OG route the twins went into Takumi's room to share their theory about a traitor. Oh, that's true. Was that before or after Ato got turned into a marshmallow? And then Quigita says, Sveta, I just said that in the Twitch chat. Exactly my thoughts. Hey! It is nice when Ima isn't being awful. But let's keep going here.
Hey!
That again? He was just trying to mess with us. I think so too, but I can't blame Mr. Maruko for being uneasy about it. Just imagining a world without my dear Kako makes me want to tug on her beautiful cheeks and bring her close to me.
Tug on your own cheeks. I mean, he wasn't even talking about my face. He tugs on my bum. But why should Gaku be so worried about that now?
Yeah.
That's the thing. His reaction feels unnatural to me.
Oh.
In full honesty, it reeks. It reeks of someone plotting something.
Huh?
So maybe Takemaru is just like trying to get people against Sirei by spreading discord?
There may be someone behind the scenes pulling the strings.
Why?
Yes, someone is goading Mr. Maruko.
Goading him? Make him able to like climb really steep inclines and go and eat tin cans? What do we do?
We're still investigating that very matter. Please wait for the exciting conclusion to our case. Right, Coco?
She's probably upset he did all the talking.
Your cheeks are all puffy and pouty, Coco. What's wrong?
Ima, you did all of the talking. Oh, that's right. You did all of the talking. I'm supposed to be the detective here.
Oh, hey now. The detective's job is to present the solution. All the boring exposition in between falls to the assistant. That's why we need you to tell us if you find any clues, Mr. Sumino. We'll see you again when we're ready to present our solution.
See you. After their conversation, which only barely involved me, the two of them quickly left the room. Someone's pulling the strings, plotting something. If that's really happening, what reason would anyone have to get under Gaku's skin like this? But what Ato said... oh, let's flash back to it again.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Actually, on that artificial satellite.
Yeah, I know. We saw this like 30 seconds ago.
Are you 100%
sure about that? No way! That was just an empty lie! Giving the idea any thought at all is just falling into Ato's trap. And we do know from the first route that when they all reached the moon, that something bad was there because the radio went off. It's like, it's terrible, it's horrible. I still suspect that everyone is up there, but they all got turned into invaders. I'm gonna have to do something about those two, though. Tomorrow, I'll take the initiative. And so ended my second attempt at day 54. We're burning through a lot of days tonight.
Day 55.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Same thing as usual?
Prepare to be ready to give your
Hey, I'm not even gonna address your weird makeup, bro. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat. Queen Gator says, Vero and we dodged a very massive bullet. We nearly would have had to suffer 25 battles over several days, but we dodged it. Would have been 50 plus waves too. Vero says, laughing, said, I'm surprised we didn't let Logan take the bullet and make him go through 50 waves. Here's the thing. I was all turned around on what I thought would be the right decision in that. I think I wouldn't have been as nervous checking chat if today was Thursday, because next week I don't think I work early on Friday. So I could have just stayed up late and done that. But I do have work early tomorrow. Well, early-ish tomorrow. Let's see, Queen said we could have lied and tricked him, but I'm an honest person, sadly. And Veer said, and he says we like to make him suffer. You do! Don't you? Queen said, I only thought of him because of how long it takes him to do one battle alone. Logan thinks it would have been 10 hours for all of those battles. Veer said, I believe him. He could do it in 6. Ah, you believe in me. Over on YouTube, Sveta just says to Queen Katie, hey! All right, let's keep playing some more. Okay, off to the cafeteria. I doubt Takemaru or Gaku will be there, but I should ask everyone if they've seen them, just in case. All right, save before we head down there. Save. Anybody we can talk to on the way down for more delightful conversation? Oh, who we got out here? It's Moko and Sirei. The last two people were also out by themselves. Oh, and Sirei's over here.
Hey there, Sumino. Did you tell Maruko to stop spending so much time and energy on things that don't matter?
No, not yet. I'm assuming you're talking about what Eito said.
It's such a massive waste of time to think about anything that comes out of that traitor's mouth. Tell Maruko not to get any crazy ideas. Well, there's a bomb inside of him, so he can't do anything too reckless. Anyway, I have things to do. You're in charge, Sumino.
Hey, wait! Without sparing me another moment of his time, Sirei disappeared. I still think that we're probably making bad decisions. Someone else is gonna die soon. Moko! I'm feeling a little less than totes chill today. It's the first time I've had such a long gap between matches ever since my debut. A pro is supposed to keep showing up for their matches no matter what happens. I've appeared in every single one that's been organized so far. Huh?
Sairai feels like a tired uncle babysitting nieces and nephews.
Sairai. I mean, I do like that we are seeing more of a parental side of him, especially this round. It was very sweet when we saw earlier, before you got here, Vera, that he genuinely does care about Shion. I need to get used to saying that for his name now. But it took a very long persuasion for him. That was very difficult, and I had to call for a potato. But thank you, Vero, for the 10 bits, and for being here. Hark, I'm totally wigging out! Pew! Moko stormed off in a foul mood. Alright, I wonder if that's important for anything. Cafeteria, let's go down there. I miss having Eito in our cage so that we could stop by and he could call us ugly every day. Maybe if we hadn't taken Ava prisoner, if we had executed her, then there never would have been a blackout and we could still have Eito in our cage. As I thought, there was no sign of Gaku or Takemaru in the cafeteria. Not here, huh? Too bad. I was hoping to talk. Okay, I thought Yugamu was gonna get pulled into Takemaru's schemes also, but he doesn't seem to be happening. You mean Gaku and Takemaru? Yeah, it looks like they're not around today either. No, I was talking about Sirei. Is he not here this morning? Okay, so he has been pulled into their conspiracy. Oh, I saw him earlier, but it seems like he's busy today. I can ask him if you need anything. No, it's not that important. Forget it.
Since you mentioned them, Takumi, I'm worried about Gaku and Takemaru. We've barely seen them at all the past 3 days. Do you think they're okay?
I knew it! They really are doing secret training together.
I'm telling you, there's 0 chance of that.
I don't know. I think Vera would blush if we saw Gaku get as ripped as Shoma did that one time. They both seem to be holed up in their rooms.
They're eating proper meals, right? How shameful would it be if a slop-sucking maggot like me is the only one eating?
They're doing fine with food. Yugamu's been bringing them snacks. See, Yugamu is... Yeah, okay, so it's Takemaru has got Gaku and Yugamu on his side. I feel like he might get Hiruko over there as well, because she can tell what's going on. I have a sinking feeling our next decision might get one of them killed. Or maybe 2 of them killed, I don't know. Or maybe all of them killed.
What can I say? I was concerned too.
So you saw them? How are they doing?
I don't know too much. I just handed them their food. They seemed fine, so I don't think you have to worry.
But that doesn't add up. Isn't it strange that they haven't left their rooms?
Hey, Shion, you could go through the walls and get inside their rooms, right? I'd really rather not. I might accidentally see their wieners. I can't just go into a comrade's room without permission. He had no problem coming into mine all this time, though. Should I break down the doors? I will do it for you if you order me to.
Stop that. We should leave them be.
Huh? Why? Are you on their team?
That was a weird noise. We may be living together, but we have to respect each other's privacy. Even guys like them might want to slow down and take some time to think. If we try to force them to talk to us, they'll just push back even harder. Don't you think we'd be better off trusting in them and waiting for them to come to us?
They're like cats.
Now that you mention it, maybe that's the right thing to do.
It's very unusual for you to say something so thoughtful, Yugomu. Oh, did you think I was nothing more than some perverse murderer full of bloodlust and regular lust and blood? I have a lot of blood.
Isn't that the truth?
At any rate, this is an issue for
You misunderstand my love to Gaku. My love towards him is like a scientist's love towards an amoeba they've been keeping an eye on every day. It's really specific.
Well, I don't know if you realize this, but scientists who keep an eye on amoeba, they're down bad for those amoeba. I mean, that's why they do it. The only people among scientists who study amoeba like that are those who just like, that is their thing. They're just like, amoeba. Yeah, oh yeah, So now we know that Vero is filled with intense lust toward Gaku. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Queen Gator said, I don't know the exact details, but actually some of the battles don't even include Takumi apparently? So several of those battles wouldn't have his OP slashes? How can, like, Protag not be in a battle? Queen said, so yeah, bullet dodged. Oh, Crystal with some raid suggestions! Thank you very much, Crystal, because where are we at? Well, we're less than 15 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So I will copy these raid suggestions over into my text file. Thank you very much, Crystal. You're always the MVP. Vera said to Queen Katie, no, Takumi, that's what I'm saying. How can that even, oh, crap. Speaking of Crystal, I just realized I again forgot to post my tweet about going live. Don't tell Crystal. I just sent it now. Because I went to open a tab to be ready for the raid suggestions, and there it was. It's weird, I knew I was forgetting something today. And I was like, is it the schedule? No, because I haven't come with a schedule yet. Anyway, Kaivi says, what if they take every order objectively with no room for subjective view? Well, and again, I feel like that's what someone like Ava would probably do. But what would she do if she had two objectively contradictory orders? Is the type of thing that just the most recently given order would override the last one? Or would it be that the first one, she can't let it go until it's accomplished? Like, what are the rules? I've never had a brainwashed invader waifu around. Queen said, yeah, I'm semi-blind, so I assume either he gets injured or sick during the serial battle grind. Vera said, to Kaifi, best case scenario. I think Queen said, I would watch that route on YouTube, but I would rather watch paint dry. Vera said, Gaku, please don't avoid me. Come here, let me see you. Okay, wait, they're being cute. I'm not mad. Queen said, I'm having flashbacks to the last route where Ima in Sarei's body and Kaku were trying to solve mysteries as well. See, just like Sveta said. Queen said, oh yeah, Gaku would be mad if the memories are fake because he's a family man working hard for his sibs. And Baku says, in all caps, I got a new high score on Block Blast. Huzzah! I'm guessing that's just like a phone game. I'm having to give up phone games, except for Duolingo, if that counts. I think I'm on a 1,480-day streak now.
At any rate, this is an issue those two should manage themselves. We shouldn't stick our noses in their business too much.
I guess rather than meddling, we could just wait it out a little longer.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's for the best.
As we discussed what to do about Gaku and Takemaru, there were two others observing us from afar. Oh, look at them being all detective-y in the lower right corner. Oh. What are they up to? Is this part of their so-called investigation? After we finished a quick breakfast, we all went back to our rooms. When am I finally just gonna confront them? This is another one of those things where it feels like they're just dragging it out over several days. I do wonder about Gaku and Takemaru, but after that conversation, I can't just turn up at their doors. If something's bothering them, I want to help. But it's true that I might just end up sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. I have no idea if Ima's big declaration that someone is plotting something is even true. I don't know what I should do about this, but I know I should keep preparing for our next defensive battle. Free time. Save our game. And I guess we'll go do another, like, non-investigation. And he's still here. In the defense room, will he still not, like, advance another, bond event? Takumi, would you like to have tea together? At least he's saying something different every time, so maybe we gotta cycle through all these different dialogues. And then we can talk about everything under the sun. We'll have pillow fights and braid each other's hair and talk about boys and play truth or dare. Oh. All right, let's do this. Let's save more one time while we're in this room, just in case we don't get any more textiles, because we need the textiles. We only got 360 of them. We need textiles. Oh crap, we did Ema last time. He does plants and minerals, plants and textiles, plants and textiles. It's you that does textiles. Oh, the plants are getting pretty high. We just need textiles, come on. Just textiles.
Let's get the show on the road.
Don't people also kiss during sleepovers? Never been to one.
I have never kissed at a sleepover, but I've also never, I would imagine, well, I was gonna say just boy-girl sleepovers, but I guess you don't have to have a boy-girl sleepover. There'd be smooching, but no. I feel like I'm missing out. I want some smooching. It's been a long time since I've had any smooching. I'd really like some, but thank you very much for the 10 bits.
You never know. Will then.
And good night, good Jorb. And I will read some more chat in a minute, but yeah, we're advancing. So what day was it we started? 49? We're gonna be at day 56 in just a minute. In the end, there was no progress on the Gaku and Takemaru situation, but should we really just leave them to their own devices? Gaku is worried about what Eito said, and I'm still stuck on the way Takemaru was acting the last time I saw him. No, we don't need a flashback to this.
Screw that, no one messes with my head and gets away with it.
You're saying we got no choice but to back down with our tails between our legs? I ain't about to let him off the hook that easy. I get the feeling I can't just ignore this. I guess I'll ask everyone about it again tomorrow. Thoughts about what I should do drifted through my mind as I fell asleep, ending my second attempt at day 55.
Day 56.
Ding doing bing bong.
Up and at 'em.
Get ready
Yeah.
for prepare to spend ready to give your life.
We haven't had to do any fighting tonight, which is always nice. That's pleasant. I'd better get to the cafeteria right away. I'll ask everyone about Gaku and Takemaru again. Save our game. Day 56. Who's outside? Oh, Ava. This is gonna be weird. She doesn't have any adult supervision or marshmallow supervision. What are you gonna say, Ava? Ava! Pew!
Huh?
Ava, what are you doing up here? I'm cleaning. I must tidy every nook and cranny of this school to ensure a pleasant school life for everyone. After this, I will have breakfast and wash up, then finish by cleaning the boys' bathroom. The boys' room? You're the one cleaning it, but I don't even aim for the toilet. Yes, this is my duty. My duty is to clean up your duty, and you've a lot of duty in your duties. I belong to you, duty. By the way, how have you been feeling lately? Have you been feeling strange or anything? I am in perfect form. Feel free to kill and discard me if I malfunction. I am your property. You should do with me as you see fit. Ha! I am done here. I will now go to the cafeteria. Wash your hands after cleaning the boys' room. With that, Ava went back inside the school building. All right, let's go to the cafeteria. Wait, who do we got? Oh, I thought I saw Gaku on that for a little bit. Wait, there's even fewer people. No, Yugamu. Who else are we missing? We're missing the twins in their investigation. They're probably off investigating. I hope they don't get sucked into the conspiracy. The Takemaru conspiracy. Huh? This is everybody? I knew Gaku and Takemaru wouldn't be here, but... Where are Ima and Kako? And Moko's gone too! Because she was upset that she hadn't wrestled in a while. And Moko and Yugamu haven't shown up either? This is horrible. Maybe, are we gonna have a civil war? Student against student in the school? Huh? What do you mean? Mr. and Miss Tsukumo always give me breakfast, so I've no idea what to eat if they are not here. Sounds like this is your chance to eat something normal for once. I'll make you breakfast, Ava. Is there anything you want to eat? You want some pancakes? You want some shoma cakes? I want you to want me. Anything would do. I will eat anything I am ordered to. I'll see. He still is so upset that she doesn't have free will. Is Yugamu off developing his drug, do you think? It's kind of weird that oh crap! Dash! Is a fight about to start? I think a fight's about to break out. Whenever someone gets interrupted, it's gonna be the siren. Oh, wrong button. But before Tsubasa could finish, it began. Oh! Is Surei making an announcement? Or did Gaku get control of the PA again? Huh? The school bell? Ah! Gaku!
You guys hear me? I've made a decision.
What's your decision, Gaku?
I can't take it anymore. I need to find out the truth for myself.
About your family?
I'm gonna make Siri get in contact with the artificial satellite. I don't care what it takes.
Okay, so maybe this is why Kako said that we had to make sure Gaku survives. Maybe this is going to help us. Or maybe he's gonna get himself killed.
You wanna know too, don't you? You're with me, right guys?
He looks so nervous. I wonder if it's just like stage fright of talking on camera.
Then get over to the gym. I'm holding Siri captive here.
How? He should be able to blow up your head.
Join me and let's reach out to the artificial satellite. We'll find out for sure if everyone's really there.
Okay. What the heck? He said he's holding Sirei captive in the gym. What? He captured the Honorable Sirei? How did he pull that off? We're not supposed to be able to even touch him. Yes, that should be true for all of us except Nizumi because of the bombs. Okay. I'm gonna guess that Takemaru convinced Gaku to be like worried about his family. And then the two of them recruited Yugamu to come up with some kind of a drug or concoction that would like maybe knock out Sirei or nullify the effects of the bomb or something?
What do we do? Should we go to the gym?
Of course, we need to stop Mr. Maruko and rescue the Honorable Sirei. But if he's really going to reach out to the artificial satellite, should we be stopping him? That's right. If there's a chance we could speak to everyone there, I think we don't want to. But that's not possible. Even the Honorable Sirei can't contact the satellite. Well, he can contact his bosses, right? Well, what does that mean? I'm just saying, threatening him is pointless, so please help him instead. Is that an order? Understood. I will help. Oh, I can't crack my knuckles right now. My fingers aren't stiff enough. See, I'll go the other way. That's still nothing. Maybe my back. I want to pop something to sound tough. There's a little pop. I'm not tough. Wait, what do you mean he can't contact the satellite? Explain yourself. Everyone. I don't know about contacting the satellite, but the one thing I can say for sure is that Sirei is an ally to humanity. He's just doing what he needs to do in order to save mankind. So if we lose him, we'll most certainly be at a disadvantage in the war going forward. And we won't have anyone to restore our memories at the end of this, right? Unless maybe Nigo knows how to do it. I understand that you're already being asked to take a lot on faith alone, but why not save him and hear him out? For now, let's get to the gym. We can talk later. Right. Something was clearly off with Goku just now. For now, let's try to assess the situation. Yeah, it's like he was under duress. He needed to like blink if he was being held captive. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Vero says, I actually had no dreams. That nap felt like blinking. Oh, boo. That probably wasn't super restful then, huh? Kaiva said, most of my sleeps are like that. It's what sleep deprivation does to a gamer. Queen Katie says, Gaku would burst in flames if it turned out he worked hard this whole time only for his siblings that he was supposedly... Wait, hang on. Gaku would burst in flames if it turns out he worked hard this whole time only for his siblings that supposedly was a poor family with... was fake. Oh, so like if the memory was fake, you're saying. Oh yeah. Vera said, Kaifi had never had problems sleeping prior to this week, so it's weird to turn from seamless long sleep to blinking in and out of existence. Then to Queen Katie, Vera says, it's like that scene, we lived in the suburbs, our parents are dentists, however that scene went. It says, and it turns out he was filthy rich this entire time. Queen Katie says, wait, if the memories are fake, doesn't that mean that Kurara is not actually rich? She doesn't have a legacy? Well, it depends on how much of their memories are fake, I suppose. Because, like, I don't think the Karawa stuff could be fake because we, like, played in that before reaching the school. That wasn't just flashbacks. We actively did. I mean, I guess I could try and just say, like, oh, it's fake. But that wouldn't feel right to me, you know? Vera said, Logan, please don't miss the guy who calls you, don't miss the guy who calls you ugly. You can do so much better. Wait, which guy am I missing that calls me ugly? Which guy am I supposed to miss that calls me ugly? I'm so confused. Baku said, oh, Eito. Well, I don't want Eito like that. I just thought that it was good. It was keep me grounded, you know? Keeping my head from getting too big. Baku says that number and then saying I miss femboy Eito. Falling says I want to play a hunting game on Roblox and asked a guy to lead me to a shop. We got attacked by a bear, survived, then he was getting mauled by a wolf while AFK. So I tried to kill it, shot him. Then he said, let's go again. And I followed and asked if I was gonna get executed. I did in fact get executed. I should have stayed and watched gameplay for real. I mean, that sounds eventful and exciting. Falling, can I admit some of you have admitted this to chat before? You'll probably be ashamed of me. I have never played Roblox. Which is odd, because like now I don't know if you guys have noticed on Twitch, they have like an entire Roblox button on desktop right next to the browse button. It's weird. Vera's laughing, said he's a creature. I feel endeared toward him. Queen Katie said, another late night stream, the Twitter Logan fan. Vera said to Queen Katie, one of a kind. Akaivi says, ooh, that sounds fun. I do understand the creature thing. I was happy to see when I posted the me-side video of me becoming the parent of Tiny Mita, that at least someone in the comments was like, oh yeah, everybody immediately does this. But I'm sad because like the me-side videos have not done very well. Let me take a look over on YouTube. Sveta says, Gaku, I've come to make an announcement. He's announcing that he's graduating from VTubing. He posted a thumbnail, important announcement. It's him with a white background looking wistfully as the wind blows through his hair. It's very sad. Right, something was clearly off with Goku just now. For now, let's just try to assess the situation. Then let's hurry to the gym before it's too late. Pew! We all sprinted for the gym. All right, are we gonna see something weird? Oh. Okay. So wait, where's Yugamu and the twins? Gaku and Takemaru and Moko too?
Takemaru, Moko, what are you doing here?
What's happening? Something's not right.
Can't take it anymore.
Okay. Huh?
Just wanna talk to my family. Is that so wrong?
Gaku, what's going on? And where's Sirei?
Sirei? He's gone. Where did he go?
Is he? They're acting like zombies. Did we all get our memories changed again too much? Or we're being mind controlled?
Takumi, you did this. You're hiding him, aren't you?
Something's wrong with these guys. I'm gonna save. I feel like at any time something bad could happen. It sounded like I wasn't gonna make it to another choice, but I feel like we still might. What?
Whose side are you really on anyway? Ava, Shion, Sirei, even Eito.
Whose side are you really on?
Karua. What are you even saying? I feel like I'm gonna go crazy with stress from not having any matches. Oh, she just wants violence.
I want a clash in the ring. Soul versus soul. I want my spirit to scream.
You too, Moko? What's going on? Hand over, Sirei. If you're gonna get in our way, then...
We'll have to use force.
Oh,
I'm not playing.
He's got an infuser. I'm gonna save again. We are past the 3-hour mark. I don't know if this is a good cliffhanger or if there'll be an even better one if I go a few more minutes longer. But I should read some chat because I gotta catch up. I gotta be close, right? Queen Katie said, by the way, on day 56, you got a 1-wave battle. Oh, so we're gonna have a fight soon. But on day 57, 4-wave, highly recommend saving between these two. If able to pin, please. Kaiva said, I'd like to go to one. I've never been either. Vera says, too old for a sleepover now. You're never too old for a sleepover. Honestly, that if you go to a convention, if you share a hotel room with people, it's like a sleepover. Queen Katie said, oh, Logan, quote, we haven't had to do any fighting tonight. Okay, so... Wait, are we gonna have to fight against them? Hang on, let's see if that's what happens. Did they even have their infusers?
Hand over Sirei right now! Little bastard needs to pay for screwing with my head.
But Gaku said that they had Sirei. Everyone stop! What's wrong with you? Could this be part of an invader attack? Was there... Well, no, there's an invader that made copies. Maybe they've been body snatched and replaced in the same way Moko did in the first one, but hopefully not killed? Huh? What do we do, team leader? They seem ready to fight. They're clearly not in their right minds. If we want to bring them back to normal, then ... Violence! We're gonna have to fight back! It's our only choice!
No, do we really have to fight our friends?
Ava, we need our infusers. Could you go bring them to us as quick as you can? We'll just chat with them till then. Understood. Shion, you can watch with Ava. We'll take care of this. Understood. Good luck. We just have to do this. We have to stop our friends. We'll figure out what happened after we knock some sense into them. So yeah, we're doing a...
Gaga! I'm the main character now! Me, Gaku! That's right, I'm important for once! These are my heroic sounds.
I do like when there's fewer people and we can see their faces nice and big. Oh, we gotta see the whole thing again. I'm the protagonist. Watch Gaku, I'm gonna do it just as good as you. Even have the same camera moves. Okay, so it's gonna be 5-on-3. I should try to pay close attention to see if it's the same kanji on our armbands or if anyone's are different. Okay. I guess I could press the skip button, but I don't know if there's gonna be something important. I'm impressed that Shoma's mech fits inside the gym.
I can't believe we have to fight with our allies like this.
All right, I'm gonna read some more in the chat.
We have no choice.
I'm gonna fully catch up this time. Let's see. Queen Katie said, oh, excuse me, I already read that. Kaifi says there is a specific age range where no sleepover, and that age range is 47 through 58. How oddly specific. But that'll be awful. I dread entering that age range. Vera said to Kaifi, okay, I still have a chance. And Kaifi said, let's go. And now we just need IRL friends. Baku says, then what's it called when people who are age 47 through 58 sleep together? That's called baby making. Queen said, hey, if I had IRL friends, I would totally sleep over to their houses. I would have spent my later teens sleeping over at my half-sister's house, but they lived close to the train station. It was actually so awful sleeping at that house when the train goes through. Oh, would it like make the whole place like rattle and everything? Vera says, I've been hanging out with friends and my favorite in-joke is saying, duty, haha, duty, while my friends are just confused. It feels like I'm giving an invisible Logan a high five. All right, and all throughout the day at random times, I'm just gonna do that and high five you back and assume it's at the same time. Kaifi says, sleep together? Vera said, Queen Katie, don't trains stop late at night? Probably depends on where you live. Where I live here in Utah, the trains used to go really late at night, like until about 3 a.m. or something. Then I think they changed like 10:40, and then I think they went a little bit later, like 1:30. I don't know what it is now. Kyvia says no. Vera says what? Queen says you would think so, but no. The one and only time I slept at that house, the trains were running. Baku said I should have worded that better, maybe spent the night with each other. Queen says, oh, Vera, get ready. If this is what I think it is, you're gonna love this. Vera said my city is called the Morning City because everything closes at 10 p.m. or so. It reminds me one time I went to a convention out of town in Louisville, Kentucky. And like everything in that area like closed at 8 p.m. It was so sad. Vera said, uh-oh. Queen said, yes, Gaku on live TV. Kyvia says, I don't know, I'm only 22. Vera said, Gaku jump scare. Kyvia said, crap, just remembered I'm 22. Queen said, this is why we kept Gaku alive. This is the road to the truth Gaku was talking about. Kyvia says, when did that happen? Vera said, I want this pic without the text box. Oh, I should have known there might have been a button I could have clicked to make it disappear. Queen says, got you, but I'm off to his gallery page. Vera said he's such a lick guy. A little guy whom you can lick. Baku said maybe an overnight reunion. Vera said, thank you, Katie. My goat. Queen said posted in spoiler chat. Vera said if Saray became parental this route, imagine Gaku tried to threaten him and hold him hostage, and he just said, okay, I'm hostage now, and just gave up. Well, he's only parental to Shion, unfortunately. Vera said to Queen Katie, thank you. Kai says, I think I can feel the vein in my forearm. The veins in my hands and arms always get really big when I put my arms down at my side. Vera said, gonna lose the pink ribbon identity. I need that as my profile picture. Well, you can always like Photoshop a pink ribbon on it. Queen Gita said, yes, like when I introduced Noja to Crystal and she instantly put my love-hate character as her profile picture. I almost tried Roblox, made an account, but never actually played it, never came back, so someone somehow hacked it, and I had to shut down the account down after going through way too many loops to do it. Fear said, never tried delving into Roblox. Dang, that's insane. To Queen Katie, Baku says, I play it, but only with my friends. Falling says, honestly, not playing Roblox right now is probably for the better considering all the controversies. The only reason I played is because of hunting games and another peak game called Pressure on it. I remember a while ago everyone was talking about that like Dress to Impress game. But I do remember hearing a big controversy where like, I think it was some weird decision they were making that seemed to be helping out like child predators like of children, not children who are predators, but predators of children. Queen Gita said, yeah, I don't know why they even tried to hack mine. I literally did nothing on the account. I don't think they had anything worth hacking. Gaku gets its own transformation. Vero, are you seeing this? Vera said, Gaku, make me proud. Queen Gita said, Vero, your boy's getting attention. Vera said, yes, he's trying so hard to seem intimidating, frowning multiple times. Cute. AMC with a hydrate command. Thank you, AMC. Thank you. Thing is, Vero, you're proud of your boy, but next stream, we're gonna have to kill him. We're gonna have to kill your boy. Then it'll be like, well, what's that one audio where it's like, my boy, father help. No, my boy. Well, how does that go? Or is it, crap. You know the audio I'm talking about, right? Over on YouTube, Sveta says, wow, Gaku got his own sequence. The only other characters who had it were Nozomi and Eito, an OG route. Maybe other routes will have lots of, that'd be nice. But you know what? He earned it. Bro earned it. Because apparently Kako says he's important. Queen Katie said, I would have been yelling at you to save before this, but I figure that since this is a one-way battle, he might be good as long as he saved after. I did save before this. So we'll probably do this fight next time. Queen said, because like I said, day 57 is a four-way battle, which would definitely be longer. Said, yes, the house rattles. I can actually feel the vibrations. It's so annoying on the one hand. Yeah, I'm deaf, so at least I can't hear the train horn and stuff, but I can still feel the vibrations. Just realized we never got slow mode. Well, it was a sleepy night tonight. Baku says, we don't need it, trust. Vera said, we never get put slow mode during this game. No, my boy, father help. Yeah, that's the one. No, my boy, father help. And it's always like a video of somebody's chihuahua falling off the bed or something like that. But... Oh, crap, did I catch up to chat? No, I didn't. Quick said, thank you for the very wow Gaku character moment stream. 3 hours, 13 minutes, and 6 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night on Twitch. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been talking way too much. My voice is so tired. But for anyone who is lurking and is stuck around through all of that yammering, thank you. I do appreciate that. But let me give you the rundown on the channel. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we have been alternating between this 100 Line Last Defense Academy and Dispatch. However, we just finished Dispatch, and we're going to start a new game this week. I have not decided. I made a post on our Discord asking for opinions on 4 choices, which are The Outer Wilds, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, Nausea, that's with a G, and Resident Evil Requiem, although I don't actually own that one. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to afford it. So I will decide tomorrow and post a schedule tomorrow on Discord for the upcoming week, which game I eventually decide on doing. I'm still torn. We'll get to all of them eventually. But also, if you are lurking... Oh, why? Baku, thank you for the Tomcat. If you are lurking, I don't know if someone's already done this. Looks like Vera already did it, but here is our link tree again. I'm going to copy this over to YouTube in case anyone... I don't think we necessarily got lurkers over there still, but if we do, here's our link tree. Feel free to check it out. That has all of our social media accounts, including a Discord invite, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all of that stuff. Yeah, feel free to check out my TikTok. Some of the videos haven't been as hip-hop happening lately, and so, you know, but if you want to see some underrated content, that's where you could go. Okay, I'm going to pick one of these raid suggestions and see if we have enough people to populate a raid. I believe... we do. I have no idea what this game is, but let's go ahead and try and populate a raid and get our raid message. I'm assuming that Vero probably already posted this, but there it is in case anyone didn't see it. You can copy that over to your clipboard. Vera said, thank you for the very Gaku-centric stream. It was fun! I'm glad you're able to be here, even if it was just for the end. At least there's... a lot of non-Gaku, but then Gaku showed up at the last minute. Vera said, I've seen so many people discussing Poppy Playtime stuff. That's the thing, it feels like this might be a good time to try and do that Strike While the Iron's Hot. Like my old Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 videos on TikTok are suddenly getting a lot of interaction and engagement. And in about a week, I'm going to start posting Chapter 3 TikTok videos, so maybe it's a good time to try Chapter 4. Vera said, recently, Baku said, I say Poppy Playtime because the one person on YouTube really wants you to play. Oh, that's true. Huggy Wuggy whenever we get a visit from Huggy Wuggy. Vera said, bye-bye, friends. Oh, hang on. I'm not sure if I copied down the raid message myself. There we go. Yes, so, once again, anyone who's still here, who's still watching, I will post the schedule tomorrow on Discord. I'll decide tomorrow while I'm at work what game we're going to be playing. So I don't know what we're playing on Tuesday. It's a mystery. But regardless of what we play on Tuesday, Thursday, we're going to pick up with this fight here, continuing 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I love and appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Even though it's, some of our 100 Line streams have been sleepier lately, but I just love hanging out with you guys. You guys are the best. A wonderful community. Better than I could ever hope for. Thank you for being here. Everybody on Twitch, enjoy the raid. Good night. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. And those over on YouTube, you guys are awesome as well. I know that it was also a very sleepy night on YouTube tonight, but for those who are there and have been watching, thank you. You guys are amazing. So to those on YouTube and those watching the VOD, good night as well.